And we are live.
Back. We are back.
Zaki, why did you feed the beast?
I feel like a sacrifice must be made to play D&D properly.
Zaki fed the dragon, the breedable dragon.
And it's tacos. Like, who doesn't? I had tacos for lunch. Who doesn't deserve tacos more than a dragon?
Honestly, that's fair.
Fair point.
Yeah.
But you can pick the food you feed it?
No, it just like popped up as like a thing, like a new
okay.
thing or whatever. And I was like, let's do this.
What have I started? What have I done?
Stop sharing. Okay, there we go.
Sick.
Ben never stopped sharing.
It is caring after all.
Hello to the three people hanging out with us right now.
I think it's us.
I think it's probably us.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Yep. we are those three people.
No, we're not.
Oh.
Ben, we're all channel.
Hello.
Oh, do we not count?
We don't count, no.
Oh shit. Y'all are so timely. What the heck? Wow.
Well, thank you for joining us exactly on time.
So punctual. I thought that was a bell, and we had somehow set up a bell thing, and I was like, "Wow, that's fancy." I don't know how we did that.
What
was
does
my
the bell
lip
mean?
gloss hitting the water that I am drinking from.
Okay.
I can. Every time someone subs, I can make some.
But like, what do we have to do when the bell rings? Like,
strip. We have to strip, but we have to strip off camera. It's the only way it works.
It's the only way it's legal.
Then we put our clothes back on, then we can come back on. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I was chatting with Ash earlier about, accidentally
dragons,
sent that link. So the point that I was making was that
Yeah, all right, here we go.
Point, Katie?
Wait, hang on, Katie. If you're gonna talk about this, you got to talk about it with like the full context.
So,
the full context is: do we find Dragonborns fuckable?
Well, like, the full context was on stream last week on the WoW stream. Zach was like, "I wish that the race was a little bit more fuckable," and I was like, "They're not inherently unfuckable." And then I was on a mission to find the most. Context for everything. Yes. I was on a mission to find the most fuckable picture of the new WoW race to show them that there is a potential. I don't know what I'm doing.
And in addition to that, we also found out that two of the people that are on sort of like the executive team of Katie's company watched that stream.
Yes.
Wherein
yeah, that is correct.
Welcome, Adam. You came in at a good time.
Physical.
What's up, Physical?
Perfect timing.
I was just saying, when they're in dragon form, like, sure. And also that's bestiality or furries or what, not touching that.
Okay, you know that dragons don't have fur, right?
Well,
scales.
The scalies.
Yeah.
Scalies. What I'm saying is that in their human form, they're just kind of like tieflings. Like, there's something inherently unattractive about that. All right, we're done. I've said my piece.
Yeah, Katie is a scaly, confirmed. True.
Listen. Oh, Walker. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, okay, yes, true though. Alex Estraza is also the fact that she's like twice as tall as all of the other characters puts you like right at pelvic height when you like walk into so you can like phase through her character. But look, I'm not going to say that during the Cataclysm raid, my like guild at the time spent a significant amount of time up where you fight. Shoot, what was that guy called? It was the dragon fight where you're on top of Wormrest Castle or whatever, or Wormrest Tower, whatever it was. Just like, yeah, being very inappropriate with the character models, as one does.
This is the quality content that our guests come for.
Dragon from Shrek. I respect the fact that she's like the strong silent type,
She's fierce, though.
Yeah. Very protective.
Oh, are we just talking about what dragons we would fuck?
We're just sort of talking about dragons generally. But yes, I think more specifically, yes, we are. Yes. Yeah.
I just want to be clear, like, no shade to anyone. Not my thing, personally. Just want to get that out there.
Katie doesn't have an account over on Bad Dragon.
Sorry.
Look it up, Katie. Look it up.
Is that a thing?
Don't look it up.
Yeah, Katie, look it up right
Look it
now.
up,
Katie. Look up Bad
Do
Dragon.
not share your screen.
Do not share your screen.
We will get banned.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. This stream sponsored by Bad Dragon.
Caitlin, Katie, no.
Oh my
Bet in
god.
that episode of Rick and Morty is making a lot
Wait,
more
is
sense
this-
now.
Is this where the Geralt dildo came from?
Huh?
The Geralt dildo?
Oh,
Is that
probably.
Oh,
Famous-
that might have been on there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
I used to part of my ways to entertain myself used to be going to extremerestraints.com and baddragon.com and just reading the descriptions and reviews.
They're great.
They have the same one, just cut and uncut.
Yep.
You know what? Welcome to the stream, everyone.
Hey everybody,
there's
welcome
10
to
people now.
Professional
Dildos.
Adventures. We're back. We're
Sponsor
going to be
us, Bad
playing
Dragon.
some Dungeons and Dragons today.
Well, there's the dragons.
Dragons.
So now Ben onto the dungeons.
On to the dungeons. All right.
Honestly, if I had to
For
pick
that,
one of
we
the
go
two
to
that was more my speed,
extremerestraints.com.
definitely would go with the dungeons. Anyway. moving on.
Anyone else want to announce their kinks to the stream? Chat, you're welcome to announce them too. You guys are here with us. Yeah, I'm just saying. We'll highlight them if you. I
I shouldn't be allowed on the internet.
think you're just right for the internet. All right. So I don't even know how to segue from that.
What
You
happened
can't.
last
You
week?
can't.
This-
Barbara
like,
comes in with the lovely hearts. Barbara, don't know. This is we don't want you to know us for this, Barbara. No.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
We are talking about everyone's secret Dracophilia. Yes. Yes. That is
Also, Adam,
no
if
longer
you think
secret.
that dungeon equals a vacuous space kink, I think we need to have a conversation off stream. But that's beside the point.
The phrase vacuous space kink is kind of a lot for me.
That's what pushed you over the edge.
Yeah, that's actually it's the term vacuous specifically. Yes. Yes.
Is that just like Spelljammer?
I just think but okay. So last week on
Last
the
we
second
left our
part
heroes.
of our one part, what happened to you? As opposed to moist, I actually vacuous specifically in the context of
we were
kinks.
just we were making
we
the
moved
wrong
along.
close.
I almost got there. The Adderall hasn't kicked in yet. So okay, vacuous
were
in the
so
context of
close.
kinks is worse to me than moist, but moist in the average conversation is worse. So last week, let's see,
Didn't we
Barlin
finish?
went to his first day of work, which as it turns out may also have been his last day of work if people hadn't found him, but they did. Katie got a disguise. Emerlinda got a disguise. Apis was helping out Demaya around the Beaverhead Inn.
Yep.
Every time. Forever.
The inn, helping around the inn. When it became fairly clear to Emerlinda via a very good roll on a perception check that Barlin was being taken the wrong way and was probably in danger. Barlin, on the other hand, rolled like a 4. What did you roll? Like a 4?
No.
Something like that.
That
It
was
was- there were
first
5?
time.
The
It was
first- that's
definitely
right.
like an 8. 8 or a 9. I was rolling a lot of 8s last week.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You guys then sort of like busted through a door as it was about to be shut and proceeded to nearly one-shot one of my bad characters in the span of one round because I rolled really poorly on
until you
initiative.
pulled some bullshit and let it slip off through a portal after you gave it extra health. We know you did that.
Yeah, I always roll for health. Sometimes they get less than the average. Sometimes they get a little bit more.
Usually you
respect
roll for
that.
health before the encounter starts.
No.
Not
But
midway
Ben doesn't
through.
even know what's like going to happen on the encounter until he gets to that part of the thing.
But it is very easy for me to roll X amount. And I do that.
Diabolical.
It me.
I just tried to add closed captions. I don't know if it worked, but
Oh
What
no,
about
they're
open-
already on our. They should already be on our Twitch. I added them I think someone in chat, maybe you can confirm. Do we have the captions overlay
And
on?
are they open or closed?
Well, I left it as a setting that people can just like click the button. I get your joke, you piece of shit.
All I needed was some acknowledgement here, okay? Jesus.
All right. Well, hopefully the closed captioning works. If it doesn't, we will fix it for next time.
Yeah, you should be able to close caption should just be on the right side of your view of us playing. You should be able to just click
somewhere
closed
around,
captions.
assuming everything is arranged the same way, somewhere around Zeki's left nipple.
Nice. Anything for the chat.
Boom.
All right, sorry, didn't mean to derail that. I just wanted
Cool.
to make sure that was working.
So you guys then went through a teleportation portal of some kind and ended up in a very different location than you had been. Where that is still unclear. And
Definitely
then
volcano.
Katie proceeded to pull on a lever and take a significant amount of damage because rather than looking to see if it was trapped, she was like, let me just yoink on it, as one does. In fairness, the lever was next to a door, but the door is also a push door and just opened of its own volition.
Knowing you indoors, I should have put 2 and 2 together.
Yes.
That was
Yes.
honestly my bad.
Yes. For context to that comment, at one point I was having in a different campaign, I had them run through a like dungeon thing and gave them a trap door, which was purely that the more gently you pushed on it, the easier it was to open. So I had everyone roll strength checks, and it was like natural 20, 18, da da da. No one could budge the door. Someone eventually rolled a 1, and I was like, and the door swings open. So yeah, doors, great time. You guys then proceeded down a hallway, which you were able to identify was like had been damaged by magma over the years or lava over the years, but was not a lava tube or anything like that. And then proceeded to look into a room and try to vine whip some like armor out of thin air, which as it turns out
It was
was not thin
definitely in
air.
a gelatinous cube.
It was in a gelatinous
Cube?
cube.
Oh,
Blue.
that's right. We're about
Yeah.
to start battle with a gelatinous
Yes, you
cube.
are. So we left off at you guys rolling for initiative. And I don't remember what Katie's was, and it didn't save in D&D Beyond. So, Katie, could you just roll initiative for me?
But
real
I got a
quick?
good roll. I had like a 21, I think.
I'm pretty sure I was very low.
I was
Yes.
very high.
I'm pretty sure it was Katie and then Cube and then Zeki and then me.
I feel like that checks out.
If you're gonna make me re-roll, I'll do it. But I had a really good roll.
Because Zeki and I were both
No.
low, and I remember you having a look on your face like you would go after Katie. I might be making shit up.
Sounds about right. Yeah.
I was first. See, quizzical.
He was first. Okay,
numbers.
cool. Sweet. All right.
I haven't
Someone
thought
go
out what I'm
check
gonna
the
do. Oh shit.
Bam.
Can confirm Katie was first. All right, cool. We'll take your word for it. I'm not gonna go check the VOD. That's too much work. I'm a lazy DM, if nothing else. Cool. So top of the initiative order, we have Emeralda.
So what
Oh, Alias.
what am I looking at? Like,
Currently in a dimly lit room, you are looking at some floating, like a sword and a couple pieces of armor and a body that looks like it's like mostly digested at this point.
do I might not be able to know. I might just have to do it and hope for the best. Would fairy fire help?
Go ahead and make just like a basic intelligence check.
How intelligent am I? Okay.
It's a low DC.
18?
Yeah, way more than DC. Yeah. I mean, it's going to give you advantage on your attack rolls. The downside is that would be melee attack rolls, and I guess it would also be spell attacks. So, it won't hurt.
All right.
Probably.
In that case, fuck it. I want a wild shape
Okay.
because that sounds fun.
Hell yeah. I mean,
I'm a druid.
you're a druid. Yeah.
Let's see. Can I wild shape into like a polar bear? Is that
I mean, essentially you'd be like a bear, like a.
okay?
You can, flavor it visually however you want.
Fun fact, I've never used wild shape before, so I'm just trying to figure out how that works. All right, so you know what? I'm gonna wild shape into a giant eagle so that I can get up to the thing that's up there.
You know, before you do that,
Yes.
make up just a. Oh no, you made a perception check on the room,
Yes.
didn't you? Yeah.
Yes.
The ceilings are not that high.
Fuck it, then I'm a bear.
Yeah, okay. I just want I want to let you know before you did that, because we're not playing in a thing where you can see, and the theater of the mind can be kind of hard to keep track of. The ceilings here are only maybe 15 to 18 feet tall, and gelatinous cubes are quite large.
So it is a cube. Sweet.
Well, I mean,
So
it could also be a
so you
three-dimensional
see
hexagon.
you see Emerlinda, who is not a small person, begin to sort of grow and stretch and sprout tufts of hair. She's turning into a. Why are you making that face?
Sprout tufts of hair.
And her face begins to sort of elongate. And standing before you is a gigantic brown. It's probably not gigantic, but in my brain, it's a gigantic brown bear.
It's a red panda.
And I think that's probably all she's going to do for this turn, because that is an action.
All right. You don't want to use your bonus action for anything?
I can't cast, right? I'm in bear form. So just a bear chilling, hanging out, having a good time.
Cool. All right. Well, next up is the gelatinous cube. And it is going to move all of its not very significant move speed towards you. And let's see, pseudopods. Actually, is it close enough? It is close enough. All right. It is going to make
There is a polar bear. That's
There's a
different
polar bear?
from a brown bear.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah,
use that
bitch is a
instead.
polar bear.
All right, cool. Well, she's about to get attacked a bunch of times.
Okay.
You're the only thing I can see.
That's fine.
See, sense.
I might have just saved myself from death by wild shaping and going straight back into my initial body. But that's
Ready.
fine.
What is your AC as a polar bear?
That's a person 12.
12. Okay, so the first attack is going to hit. Alrighty, and you're going to take 3d6 acid damage.
Okay.
That's a 6. It's a 1. It's a 4. So 11 points of acid damage.
Okay.
Now, gonna get you attack. Oh, 15. 19 is going to hit, so you're going to take 3d6, 4, 7, 10 points of acid damage.
Jesus. It'd be really good that I wild shape to negate this.
Yep. You are, I will say though, you are very lucky that it has no additional move speed, or I was going to try to engulf you. All right, that's 23 to hit. 2, 5. That is another 10 points.
Oh
and
my
last
God.
attack is 22. 1, 6.
Jesus Christ.
12 points of acid damage.
You literally so Emerlinda wild shapes into this massive polar bear and sort of bares her teeth, and then this cube does some shit to her, and all of a sudden Emerlinda's just back on the ground like, what the fuck? That didn't go quite the way that I intended it to. I feel like she's like sitting cross-legged on the ground, just like.
Sheer weird gelatinous laughter. All right, Barlin, you are next.
That is terrifying. So I hoof it forward a little bit to try to get a better view of this gelatinous cube. Do I see anything inside of it?
Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
That's a 7. I'm very good at that.
It's a little dark, hard to see.
Here's a
there,
fun fact.
You see the glint of there's definitely stuff inside.
I was gonna say that if you TPK us, there can't be another shot, and that's a great way to end
Ooh,
the
True. Imagine dying to a gelatinous cube though.
Oh no. Okay. Well, does that count as like the full action when I do that, or
I'll
am
give
I
you a
was
perception
that
check
just
as a
like
free action. Fuck it.
perfect? In that case, I would like to activate my. It's a. Oh, yeah, I'll use my bonus action to activate my tattoo for magical strikes.
Okay.
So while I have my tattoo activated, I'll get a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls with like my bare hands, and they're considered magical for all intents and purposes.
Sick.
So then, in the meantime, I will look for. Is there anything on the floor I'd like to just kind of circle around this thing and see if there's some alternative way to killing it, because my great axe is not going to probably do a whole lot to a gelatinous cube.
After rewatching the VOD, after Katie exclaiming "fucking titties," she did roll a 21 for initiative.
There's titties.
That is like the go-to exclamation. So that tracks. That tracks. Okay. So you're gonna circle around this thing. So just so you know, to get like into this sort of chamber with it, you will have to get into melee range. So if you want, you can circle around it, never leaving, so you don't take an opportunity attack. And like kind of give like the room a once over.
Just a reminder that we did have a feast, so everyone is still immune to poison and being frightened, and wisdom saves are done with advantage. I just want to like re-level set that because people might forgot.
That's a good point. Yeah. Go ahead. I'll say. Let's see. Would you roll? No, you know what? I'll, for the sake of this being like a combat related thing, more specifically, I'll say go ahead and just like make another perception check for me to see if there's a way to do something about this that is not just chopping it into smaller chunks of jello.
I am just amazed at this gelatinous cube. I've never seen one before. Wow. Now that is a cube. It is. How does it retain that shape? It's just perfect angles. M, are you okay? Do you need help?
All the way up.
I genuinely don't know. I'm a little bit rattled at the moment. I think I mean, it hurt a lot, and then it didn't hurt anymore, so I think I'm okay.
Well, are you prone right now?
Am I prone right now? I guess I did say I was sitting cross-legged.
Yeah.
So
I go over and help her up, so that way she doesn't have to waste half of her movement next turn.
It's very nice of you.
I'll consider that everything that I can do.
Okay, that seems reasonable. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Apis.
Can we question? Quick sidebar. Can we just leave, or do we need to actually fuck with this?
That is a very good point.
I'm asking really the group, kind of like yelling it in combat while this is going on.
I am unaware of what our goal is.
We're looking for other employees.
Is the gelatinous cube an employee?
No,
I haven't actually asked. That's a good question.
Maybe. Shit.
Excuse me, Cube. Are you? What's our employer's name again?
You guys don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know.
Excuse me, Cube. Are you also employed by a mysterious person? Is anyone fluent in Cube?
I think we might have to kill it.
Actually, someone want to make an insight check on that? Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
19.
That was a very threatening answer. You have to assume the answer is no.
Also a 19. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It doesn't sound like your coworkers. It sounds like this is just a gelatinous cube that happens to exist in this space. Yeah.
I'll take that as a no, and I run up to it, casting Scorching Ray at 3rd level.
Hell yeah. Let's fucking go.
It's
Nice.
well, the +9 to hit on that probably doesn't help me out with my 2.
Does an 11 hit? A gelatinous
Does an
cube?
11 hit?
Does hit.
I
It's a
mean,
cube.
this thing
You're-
is just a
it's-
big
Oh, yeah, that's
cube.
right.
Like,
you are literally hitting the
Oh.
broadside of a barn.
yeah,
That's true. That's true. I'm punching the broadside of the
Yeah,
barn here.
you are walking up to it and punching it. Like you almost cannot miss.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to be 4d6. That's 11, and that's 9. So 20 fire damage.
On the first one, go ahead and roll the second scorching ray thing.
That's right. It's actually 3 rays. So
Yes.
excellent.
that one's definitely a hit because that's a 12 on the die. So it was 20 before, 26, 31, and then that third scorching ray.
Is this 31 total now, or is that 31?
Yes,
for the
31
second time?
total.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yep. It's 19. So 31, 38, 48 points of fire damage.
It's looking
Would you say
unhappy.
just separating from the character? For a
Yeah.
moment,
Go ahead. Go
would
ahead.
you say? Would you say that perhaps it looks like maybe it was toastier than normal?
Yeah. You could say it looks. A little singed, maybe.
Oh,
Yeah.
marshmallowy.
100%.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's great. So I think this is something that I don't know if we ever actually worked this out,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
does this work? Because I do have more than one attack per round, but those are if I'm striking,
Yeah.
if I'm making an unarmed strike or using a weapon. But technically, since
You
my
can punch
spells
it.
are, I'll touch. Okay,
So you wouldn't be able to cast another spell because that's still
That's
like
right,
one per
that's
round.
right.
Like spell
Yeah.
rules still apply, but you can still make an unarmed strike.
okay,
Yeah.
Well, actually, what I'll do is I will expel a flurry of blows. I'll spend a key point
Heck yeah.
and do a
Are you
flurry of blows.
multi-classed as a monk?
Yep. Yeah, I have
That is
two,
new to me.
2 levels in monk.
Yeah.
Well, that's always been there. That's a 12.
That also hits. That is literally double its AC. You truly you have to
Oh.
roll a 1 to miss.
Oh.
8 more points of damage.
Sick. It still looks not happy. It looks more not happy than it. I mean, it's a square, right? Like it's not like it can really convey emotion, but to the extent that it can,
Yeah, no,
maybe
for
like
sure.
bows a little bit in the sort of like the front side, like it's like making a frown. Yeah,
The floating skeleton inside of it
shakes its fist. Yeah.
double flips up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's I
Any
think
other
that's-
any other sources of damage you'd like to inflict on my poor gelatinous cube just in here minding its own business?
I
That
don't
is true.
think-
We did walk in on it and then attack it, but that's fine.
Yeah. It at us pretty
That's true.
menacingly.
That's true.
I think that's all I'm gonna do. Well, you know what? I am
Mhm.
gonna step away.
All right. It is going to take its attack of opportunity at you.
That's better than standing next to it.
That is a 21 to hit.
How is it rolling? Is it you rolling so well, or does
Yeah.
it have it in
This is my metal dice, which rolls quite well.
Fuck you and your metal dice.
Now, 21 is more than 14 in most cases.
I'm expecting a however or a but.
No, that was the end of the
Okay,
sentence.
cool. All right, so let's get to rolling that damage, shall we? See, 5, 6, 11, 12. 12 points of acid damage to you.
Balra, I disagree. I would not gurgle menacingly at someone if they walked into my personal space unexpectedly.
It depends on what you're doing.
Gurgling. Yeah.
Mm,
I mean, if I'm doing a nice salt rinse
Yeah.
to relieve my strained throat. That didn't make it better. Ah, fuck, it got in my eye. God, shit. God.
Well, that
Wait, is
brings
this
us
in
back to the
character?
top of the initiative order. Yeah, is this in character?
Don't get watermelon Red Bull in your eye. It sucks.
Ooh.
Oh, I bet that burns.
You're gonna be so
Ooh.
caffeinated now, though. It's not how
Okay,
that works, for
so-
the record.
So
It's not how
DM,
that works.
If I recall correctly, I thorn whip to get a sword, right?
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's not the only metal inside the cube, but it is a piece of metal inside the cube.
Are you about to do what I think you're about to do? Fuck yeah. I love this.
So
there is metal in there. You did see it.
that
You
sword,
do have to pick one piece, but
great. That sword, because I know it's there, starts to glow with some white hot heat. And
Yes.
I would say this creature is in physical contact with that metal. Wouldn't you say that, DM?
Okay, at like a
The most
molecular
contact.
level, no. However, for the purposes of this spell, given that it's actively inside it, yeah, I have to go with a yes on this one. Yes, absolutely.
So it's gonna
Contact.
take. Well, I rolled like shit. It's gonna take 4 points of fire damage. However, technically, if a creature is holding and or wearing it, it needs to succeed in a con save or drop the object, which is also some interesting flavor because I want to know about that sword.
Okay. What is the DC?
The DC on all of my spells is 16.
Okay. I don't know that it can drop it. So let's see what happens
Could I
here.
just do a little more damage then?
It slowly starts to like try and like eject the sword.
So I rolled a 15 on the Constitution check, which is not great.
Can I just do a D4 more of damage?
Or if it can't drop it, technically, wouldn't the metal just stay hot and
Well,
continue?
it does. It does anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I was gonna say that because it failed its con save, I would love to just like.
So here's what's gonna happen. So I'm sure that you three and chat as well have all seen videos of people superheating things and then dropping them into giant gummy bears.
Or like a vat of mayonnaise, and it's like
yeah.
We strive to make a pleasant experience.
For all
about that ASMR.
Oh, not closer.
No.
That's the sound that you hear coming out. It's like vibrating, right? It's like air pockets being made. The sword is going to begin to like descend towards the bottom of the cube, but in the process, definitely does some more damage. So I would say go ahead and roll. What's the damage dice for it?
2d8 is what the OG
I say
is.
roll another d8. As this thing just like continues to. Okay, cool, nice.
Now, is it still going to have disadvantage on?
Oh, that's the other thing. Yes, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until my next turn.
That's the punishment for failing the con.
Yes.
Well, that sucks absolute ass.
So, and then what I think I'm going to do is go, well, that went better than the bear plan did, and just kind of also move back was it Apis that moved back? Because I know that it's got disadvantage. So hopefully it's not going to hit me with an opportunity.
How far? Actually, this is an interesting point. So Apis and Emerlinda both, how far away from this thing are you moving when you take your steps back?
Whatever it looks like its potential movement could be +1.
I'm just going back to Apis, so wherever Apis ends up.
Make an intelligence check for me on what its movement is +1.
Okay, intelligence.
I'm gonna make one too, so just in case I need to push him back a little bit, I can do that.
Sure.
I rolled a 5, but with my intelligence modifier of +0.
Wow.
I rolled a 6 with a +2, so we're a brainy bunch of me.
I mean, you guys are pretty sure you're far enough away.
I have. I'll say that question.
I mean, so here's what I will say is like it is a large gelatinous cube. The tunnel that you guys came through is not that big, so whether or not it can actually squeeze itself into the tunnel remains to be seen.
Cool.
Yeah.
But the real question is: are gelatinous cubes like mice and rats and able to compress themselves into the form they need to take?
It is gelatinous.
Yeah.
So
I have a feeling we're gonna lose that fight.
Yeah, I think we're fucked. Anyway, that was my turn.
Okay.
Unless, hold on, let me just make sure I don't have a bonus action that
Sure.
I could do. Oh, what I can do. Wait, is that a
Mm-hmm.
bonus action? Oh, it is. On my little run back,
Uh-huh.
Zeki, I believe you were having trouble doing damage to this thing, correct?
Yeah, as a barbarian, I do a lot of physical strikes.
What are you holding right now?
I was holding your hand as I helped you up, but that was it.
Aww.
What weapon are you holding right now besides my hand?
I have my battle axe.
Great.
My great axe. Sorry.
Can I shillelagh his axe?
Yeah.
Right.
Mm.
So as
Sure.
I run back to sort of join Apis, I'm just gonna run my finger along the dull side of the axe, and that gives it
Oh my.
the weapon's damage die becomes a D8 and is magical if that's not what the damage already would be.
Cool.
All
So
right.
you got a magical weapon now, boo boo.
All right.
Have a plan.
Excellent.
All right. Well, with that. Oh,
It
Barlon,
does
you're-
say
you're
that the
quite
buff.
cool.
It says the buff is 1d8 plus 4. Is that additional damage on top of what his weapon would have done, or is that
if it says that it makes the weapon?
It says buff
D8.
1d8 plus 4. I don't.
Can
Chat,
you like
help,
put it
rules
in
lawyers.
the dice?
Yeah.
thing?
Hey, rules lawyers. Because I'm not one of them. I am about some rules, but this isn't one of them.
Whatever. Well,
I think you, Katie. I think you roll 1d8, add 4, and that's the buff that gets applied to it.
Oh, okay. All right.
I think that's how it works.
6. Your buff is 6.
Okay. So I add 6 to
What you
all
roll.
of my damages.
Let's. If
The
Ben wants to.
weapon's damage die becomes a D8,
Oh, okay.
so it'll be
Okay.
1d8 plus your stuff, Barlin's stuff specifically.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, so everyone's favorite cube is going to go, and it's going to slowly ooze its way into the tunnel with you guys. It's like,
Wait, Barlin is not in the tunnel yet. I don't think.
Nope. I was
Well, I
next
think we
to
like
you.
no. I think we like walk. Yeah, we walked out. Right. If we backed away from it at all, we would just be going back into the tunnel.
Right, but
Right.
Barlin
Yeah.
didn't.
Yeah.
mhm. This is true. So
Oh, what's the
Barlin.
answer, quiz?
I'm
Monk thinks he knows the answer to our
Or query.
conundrum
Yeah,
because
go
I
for
just
it.
looked up shillelagh and I don't think I got it right either. Put it in chat. Put it in chat, Monk. And we're gonna keep going and then we'll.
and as
figure
that's
it out.
happening, Barlin, I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw for me.
Oh fuck.
Okay.
Barlin, no.
Dexterity.
Dwarves, famously known.
For their dexterous.
Incredibly dexterous.
Yes.
Yes.
Satyrs are with a 13. I'm not sure.
Oh, that's right. You're a
13?
satyr.
You just pass by
Oh.
1. So
Oh.
you get a choice now of being pushed back or to the side. However, to the side is not really an option, so you can just get pushed backwards. Man, really?
You really wanted to eat someone, didn't
I
you?
did. I wanted to eat
So-
someone so bad.
Zeki, your weapon is now a magical weapon, but it does 1d8. Its damage die is now 1d8.
But it's plus your strength, right?
Yes,
It would be-
okay.
Okay.
We're fine. This is
Yes.
fine. Everything is fine.
it's totally fine. Easy peasy.
Mhm.
So,
We're learning how to
Um,
play D.
unfortunately, that is as far as that's what I can do because you made your save,
Well.
which is bullshit. Oh, wait a second. Oh, that was it. Fuck. All right. Well, that's my fucking turn. God damn it.
Nice.
So, Barlon, you're up.
I can't wait for my turn. I'm the stupidest thing.
All right. Let me see what I can do here. And I take my bedroll, and I also wrap it around my great axe,
Okay.
and I light it on fire with my tinderbox.
Okay.
And
I'll save
then
the
I
bonus.
also what?
Okay. we'll say wrapping is a free action, lighting is a bonus action. So you've got
And
your
then
action.
And then I will start to just hit this thing with a flaming great axe that's now magical.
Okay, so here's my question for you. What part of the axe are you wrapping in the blanket? Like the head of the axe?
Yeah, the axe head.
Okay. So that's gonna. Okay, so we'll say this is like bludgeoning damage because it won't be chopping or like
You should
slicing damage. or
wrap
anything
it
like that.
lengthwise so that the blade is still out, but it's wrapped around like this center part of it. You know what I mean? So it can still flame,
The
but
handle?
also do. No. Like if you have an axe, right?
Oh, like the
Axe,
sort of like with it. Okay,
yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. I mean, I'll say it's like a bit much for a turn, but like, yeah, fuck it, why not? It's a cube. Who gives a shit? Like, it's not like it's gonna be able to do
I
anything.
mean,
about it.
is it going anywhere?
Not really. No, not at.
I'm
15
just gonna run
feet per
backwards
round.
otherwise.
Fucking thing is oozing slowly. Yeah, go ahead. Make an attack roll or multiple attack rolls. I
All
forget.
right.
It's poor.
19.
My poor sweet cube. Yeah, that fucking hits my AC
Poor
of
sweet
6.
cube.
Yeah, my poor sweet
That
cube.
literally killed my bear form in
Terrence.
one shot.
It's not even a real bear.
Still there.
Not
So
even
I'm rolling a
real bear.
D8
Like 3/5 of a
for the
bear.
magical. What is the fire damage that you would assign to this?
Let's say fucking 1d6. Give me that. Give me the full amount.
That is 15 when you include my modifiers.
15 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's still up, but it's looking. You know when you go to an all-you-can-eat buffet
Oh no.
and they have that like big pan of Jello,
Yep.
and they're refilling it, but there's like that one little thing of Jello that just has gotten like kind of like scooped over or whatever. And it's just been sitting in the front corner because no one wants that piece because it looks kind of gross.
Your descriptions are just
On point. Thank you.
Vivid.
The cube is looking like that sad little piece of Jello. Also, like if you put Jello in a warm space and it starts to melt, like you guys are hitting with fire damage. This thing is not looking. Oh, I should have taken fire damage on my turn as the cube. Katie, can you please roll fire damage?
yeah.
Oh, this might be it.
8.
Really?
Cool. So, well, we're out of combat because it's fucking dead.
It just melts away.
I just love the fact that like it's pushing Barlin and then it like pushes him back and then Barlin like attacks it and then it just kind of has
Okay,
a moment where it
wait,
remembers it should be dead.
Wait.
Oh, right.
Wait.
Wait. Okay.
I don't want to negate that. However, it does not say that they take it on their turn. It says on my next turn, I can do it as a bonus action.
Oh, okay.
I gotta be
Interesting.
honest.
Okay.
I gotta
But now,
be
I,
honest.
but now I know exactly how much damage.
But now we know
Not
how much
much.
damage
The
will
answer
kill
is
this
right.
cube.
Not much because that was
16
overkill.
or less.
Okay. Barlin, do you have a second attack on your turn?
I
or is that-
do have a second attack, actually.
All right. Would you like to?
I mean,
you
it's an
gotta-
11.
It's again AC of
Needs-
6. Yeah. You don't need to roll damage. You literally can't not kill it.
Damn it.
So,
I kill
tell me how you finally do away with poor little Terrence, the gelatinous cube, who's just in here minding its own business.
As whatever was inside of this cube just clatters and clangs to the ground, I kind of just like mop it away with this flaming great axe, just like melting the last bits until it oxidizes, I'm guessing, or whatever it's doing.
Yeah, it's probably something
That's
similar.
probably
to
like really bad with fire if it's oxidizing, actually.
probably. Also, you guys are in a contained space.
Yeah.
Probably not
we-
great for the lungs. Actually, yeah. You know what? All of you roll Constitution checks because you're fucking
Bitch.
melting an acidic cube with fire.
Oh wait, actually, yeah, that thing was on fire.
Oh no.
What smoke did that produce?
Apis, you're
We're
like,
gonna.
not
I'm
in a good
gonna.
spot.
We're gonna make a roll for
You
smoke.
said it was con.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a 16. It's pretty smoky in here.
Oh,
20,
don't smoke it.
21.
21. Okay.
18.
18. Okay. Let's say you guys take D6 halved. I rolled
You
a
said
1. You
con?
take 1 point of damage. Yeah, con. Well, you don't
Every-
breathe, so you don't even
Yeah,
need to
I
do
don't
that.
breathe.
Yeah.
No, but I do immediately take like the smoky condition
Yeah.
for
His bees don't like the smoke.
the bees do not like smoke.
Yes. So for anyone who is watching us tonight who was not here last week when we introduced Apis, Apis is a warforged, which is inhabited by a swarm of sentient bees. And in, was it like thick fog and smoke?
Even a campfire is
Even a
enough to to trigger it. I am enfeebled, and my movement speed is reduced by half. I can't use reactions, and I can't use any of my swarm forged abilities. So
The
if
bees
it's
went to sleep.
The bees are sleeping. The bees are tired.
I feel like what happens is not only does it start moving slower, but because a bunch of the bees are asleep, the rest of the bees have to like buzz twice as hard to try and get them to walk. So it's like even louder than it was before.
That tracks. Yeah, absolutely. All right, so you guys are out of combat. Lovely. I just love how easily you're dealing.
I'm gonna
So was
search.
the- Yeah,
I was
is there
gonna say I was
anything-
gonna search what was in the cube. See if there's anything worthwhile.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and make an investigation check. And actually, while Emerlinda is doing that, could Barlin
19.
and Apis make perception checks for me?
Perception.
Why? Endless perception checks that I always fail.
17.
17.
10.
Okay. 10. All right. Cool. The 17, you definitely hear some sort of noise coming from the other end of the hall. Not the one that, because you got it split off, and you hear noise sort of emanating from that side. Barlin with a 10, you maybe don't hear that until it's pointed out, and you're like, oh, okay, that wasn't just bees. There is other noise. Got it.
Those bees are so loud.
Very distracting. Emerlinda, you said you rolled a 19.
Yes.
Cool. You find some old pieces of metal armor in here. It is like mostly degraded at this point because of the acid. And the sword, the blade itself is pretty degraded. The hilt seems to be in remarkably good condition, though.
Does it seem like I could do anything? Like, does it seem like it's worth money? Does it seem like there'd be a reason for me to take the hilt other than like it's a hilt? It's in good condition.
So here's what I'll say. Like, you guys know enough about gelatinous cubes as level 11 adventurers because that's how knowledge of things works. That for a gelatinous cube to have this thing inside of it for however long it took for it to like mostly degrade all of the armor, this would have to be magical in some way or another for it to have to come out like completely untarnished. You get the sense that somebody probably like retrofit just like a generic metal blade onto a magical hilt.
Then
You're not sure like how magical or what kind of magic, but it's definitely worth something. Yeah.
Cool. Then I would like to, like, if I can, break the blade off and
That's
just
easy.
bring
Yeah.
the hilt. Perfect.
Yeah, I won't even make you roll for that. It's like it's been in there for so long. It's probably kind of like
Great. I've got a
lead.
potentially magical hilt in my pocket.
cool,
Casual.
as one
Easy.
does. Yeah,
As one
so
does.
easy. Cool.
And last question: do I get the feeling that any of the people that we are looking for got gold into the cube?
So you guys have like a little insignia thing. I'm making this up as we go. They don't actually have it in their inventory. You should know that, but it's happening now. Which, like, you know, you can kind of like show as a way to like get into places that you need to.
I received this in the mail. Is it a clue?
No, Apis, darling, no, just put it away.
They are not magical. If this person did work for your employer, there wouldn't really be any way for you to even with 19. So like you're pretty sure because you were pretty thorough in your investigation of the remnants. If this was somebody that you worked for or you know with sort of loosely in the past, there's no evidence that it was them at this point.
Great, wonderful. Right, so we're
Sound that way.
What?
Sound that way.
I think the smoke is still affecting the bees.
I'm not. Yeah, not entirely. Should we go the other way? The other way seems like it.
He's saying there's a sound coming from over there.
Oh.
Come on.
No. Okay. All right. Fine. Well, I'm glad that.
Thank you.
Jesus. I'm glad that we wasted a lot of energy on a cube that didn't give us any more information as to where these folks are. But shall we? I guess.
Didn't kill us though. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, I generally consider it pretty cool when I don't die in a day. Yep.
Low bar.
But I guess we can go towards the sound this way. Sound.
Apis, you need some help.
That way.
Oh boy.
I like try to use myself as a crutch for Apis because he's like twice as tall as I am almost.
Yeah.
And just to help him move along a little bit. I know the smoke's still affecting him affecting them pretty strongly.
Yeah.
And
Hey,
it also
Balin's got it.
it also helps me have more of a sense of what's happening because I'm just like piggybacking off of whatever sonar based technology this Warforged has.
You've got your little satyr horns stuck into his hips.
It's like a tuning fork.
Once you can kind of like tune out the ambient noise floor.
I like just probably like take a piece of metal, just like ping it off your horns, then ping it off him, and just like get him to sync.
I love the idea that this opens up the fact that, like, in the future, if Apis hears something that Barlin doesn't, Barlin will just walk up and Apis will just put like a thumb and a pinky on each horn.
Yeah. Yep.
And just like, and the bone's like, yeah, there it is. That way.
Blind sight, I have it now. Oh boy, wow. That's, I mean, I'm not opposed, I'm gonna be honest. Cool. All right, so you guys are heading into the next room. Question: is there a particular order in which you want to continue to advance? Are we doing the same thing, Barlin and Emerlinda, sort of side by side? What's the deal? Because you're sort of helping Apis, so is it now like Emerlinda up front?
Where does the smoke start to dissipate?
Right around the fork, because it now has two places to go, and the room behind you guys had enough ventilation that it has like a bit of a draw. So more of it's going back towards the entrance than into the next space.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I have a question.
I probably have an answer.
What happened to the bee when I wild shaped into a bear? My little bee buddy, my flower.
Just don't like your clothes and items get like absorbed into you.
Just had like a little bee tattoo on your chest as bear for a second.
Does anyone remember what I named him?
Wasn't it Jeremy or
Jeremy?
I'm pretty
Jeremy.
sure it was
I think Jeremy is right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I just want to check in Jeremy, make sure he's doing okay. That must have been a little traumatic for him.
Once the smoke clears, Apis is like, I'm sorry for anything I said while I was enfeebled.
Oh, it's no problem, Apis. I just wanted to make sure you were okay.
Smash cut to Apis, like enfeebled in the past, just racial slurs out the window. Like
that was a dark time for the hive.
All right. I need to move along from this conversation.
Oh boy.
Are we? Can we try to go up to wherever this next room is, like somewhat stealthily? Just because I know you're gonna say you can try. I know that look.
Yeah, I can try.
Yes, you can. Go ahead and make stealth rolls for me. Let's see how well you succeed at being stealthy.
Well, let's try the other dice.
20!
Ooh.
Oh,
Remember that dice that I said I fixed earlier?
Yeah.
It's a 6 on the dice. That's 9.
Okay.
Put him back in dice jail.
16.
16. Okay, that is a group
Hold on.
pass.
I have a thing for this. If you will let me use it, like I can do it a number of times equal to my Constitution modifier before I need a long rest. But since I just got a nat 20 on a stealth roll, let's see if this will work.
Sell me on it.
Okay. Technically,
Technically.
Apis can fly up to half their movement speed per turn because the bees just kind of hover the suit off the ground. So it's
Stupidest
like
mechanic, and I love it.
it's
Yes.
the stupidest mechanic, but it's just like hovering like 5 inches off the ground and just floating forward. And I'll spend one of the things as a Constitution modifier, but what I'm asking is either the nat 20, don't spend it, or spend it and not have to be half my movement speed. Just so I'm not like slowing down the group.
I will say you can spend it to not have it be half.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I will
yeah.
say you guys can go your full movement speed.
Also, actually, I don't even need it to be my movement. I can just hover and they can kind of air hockey me across the floor.
Jesus Christ. It's true. I mean, you don't offer any resistance. You are like, do the laws of physics apply to this? Fucking no. Because it doesn't work like that, but it does.
I don't want to do damage, but can I put my thorn whip around him and pull him like a balloon?
I mean, you have rope.
Doesn't
the thorn
matter.
whip's so much easier to use.
Yeah, definitely spend a thorn whip.
It's a cantrip.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, no, whip me up, baby.
God, I hate this so
And
much.
we're back to the dungeon.
We're back in the dungeon. I
Actually,
mean,
when you do that,
Yeah.
the thorn, like the whip comes around, and I'm assuming like there's also little blossoms on it, and a couple bees come out and start like
Oh,
getting honey from
that
it.
tracks.
that's
Yeah,
so cute.
that tracks.
I will say we might have mechanically found a way to completely negate the fact that half your movement speed goes away when you're hovering. As long as I'm here with my whip.
What is the thorn whip damage?
It's 3d6.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm gonna
geez.
say roll 1d6 because it's gonna do a little bit because it's
Okay,
thorns.
okay,
It's
okay,
thorns.
okay,
There's gotta be
fair.
like if you're gonna drag a floating Warforged at full movement speed, there's gonna be a small price to pay. 3 points of
okay.
damage is that small price.
But does the natural 20 cancel out that damage?
The natural 20 cancels out you botching horrifically the
fine.
stealth
Yeah.
check. Yes.
I
Um,
forgive you.
I mean, do you want to move quickly or not? There's some price to pay for everything.
She says quite loudly.
I didn't say
Every
Um,
rose has its thorns.
Boo. I like that. Okay. All right. So as you guys get to the edge of the dungeon, it's approximately your movement speed, give or take. So whatever. I would love it if you guys could make another perception check for me.
Can I?
Actually, point of curiosity: do any of you have dark vision?
I don't believe I do.
I'm
Oh,
resistant to necrotic and radiant damage.
That's cool for you, but it has nothing to do with vision.
I do
I
have
guess maybe-
light. I have light as a cantrip, but I don't know that we want to do that.
No, I do not have
Okay.
dark vision, and yeah, nope, don't have it.
Cool.
Fey creatures don't have dark vision, right?
I was gonna say I am a
Wait,
fae.
Zeki, what's your class?
Barbarian.
Oh, damn.
I will say I am a fae, which is a reskinned Asmar. So I don't know if you want to give me dark vision because I'm a fae.
No, I do not.
Okay, so then I don't have it either. Then.
No one's got Zone of Truth.
Zone of Truth? No.
Just gonna cast it on the room. Be like, room, what's in you? You have to tell the
No,
truth.
actually, it's the coolest thing that I saw this recently. It's the coolest thing that I was like, Zone of Truth is actually so much more useful than I anticipated. Every creature in the radius has to make the save, and
you
the
know-
caster knows if anyone failed or succeeded. So
Yeah.
if you can't see the creatures, but you
I-
cast Zone of Truth,
I literally
you
did
still
that.
know if they're there.
In our first my first ever D&D session, I had like someone handed me a character sheet. I didn't know what was going on. I saw I had Zone of Truth, and I used it during a battle to try to figure out
Mid combat.
mid combat.
Yeah.
It was darkness. I don't know what else to do.
Yep. Okay, cool. So, you guys can all make me perception checks with disadvantage.
Mother titties.
because this room is dark.
Well, my first roll's a nat 1, so I don't think it gets worse than that.
You could roll another nat 1.
It's true.
I don't think
Well,
it changes the outcome.
4. Yeah, Quiz. That was whenever Quizzical. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Anytime that I say I recently learned, I mean I saw a TikTok.
Yeah, that honestly that tracks with my life experience right now too. So what was we had a 4, we had a 1, and Zeki
And a 9.
1 to 9. Cool. It's a dark room.
Oh, I had the highest.
Oh,
Yeah.
No. Oh man.
Are we just in a dark room now
Oh,
where
you're
there
like,
was noise?
You're like beginning to look
Okay.
in, but it's.
Do we hear that noise that Apis heard? No.
Not with those perception checks.
Can I?
Okay. Oh, hold on though. Hold on. Passive perception has to come into play here for just.
Okay,
hearing
what's your
the-
what are your passive perceptions? Fine. I'll allow it.
14.
12.
14? 12?
11.
Yeah,
Okay,
like
here,
hearing a noise
here.
is not
You know what? Let's
affected
make
by
some
the
stuff.
darkness.
14.
Hence, like in my games, it is.
Oh, that's
cool.
awesome, Quizzical Monk.
If it is,
that is
if
so
it
cool.
is
Let me know how that
magical
goes.
darkness.
Um,
Oh, nice.
here's what I'll give you. With the passive perceptions that you guys have, and the fact that you heard noise in here not that long ago, you can no longer hear that noise, which means one of two things, and you guys can decide how you want to proceed based on this information. One, the things knew you were coming and they have settled themselves into position to ambush you, or two, they're not here anymore.
I cast light.
Is
think
my
as-
axe still on fire?
Do you want to just carry a flaming axe around?
I mean, it'd be easier than having to then light a torch.
Is your axe
Well, we were still-
magical?
It is now.
Oh, damn it. Those are from the.
How long
I was
does
gonna
Shillelagh, how long does Shillelagh last for?
We were stealthing. I imagine we would have put out the fire, but that's just.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we can retroactively rule this one way or another. Do you think that like in stealthing, because it would have given you guys disadvantage on the stealth checks if in a dark space to have like a flaming axe, because that's pretty noticeable.
Also, I need to re-shillelagh you. You're not magic anymore.
Oh,
Okay, so it's not currently magic?
This
So
great
here's-
axe is magical.
It is magic.
Oh,
Yes,
Just
I did
inherently?
not. Yes, I did not look at it before.
Okay. I was
Then
gonna
I
say if it was
wasted a Shillelagh.
non-magical great axe, there like you would have to put it out or risk like damaging the haft, because non-magical items can degrade. Cool. So
I will cast light though, because if I can just determine that they're either waiting to ambush us or they're
Mhm.
gone, I'm
Quick-
gonna.
Quick cue before you do that. Sorry,
Okay.
I don't want to. How many items did you let us take at the beginning of this, Ben?
2 uncommon, 1 rare.
2 green, 1 blue.
Oh, then I totally still have this. Okay, I must have left. I was thinking that I had this just left over from the last time that I used Apis in a thing, but no, I've still got a drift globe as one of
Oh.
my items.
Cool.
So
nice.
I can then do. I think daylight. Is that what it is? Yeah, a 60-foot radius sphere of light spreads out from a point you choose within range. The sphere is bright light and sheds dim light for an additional 60 feet. If you choose a
Cool.
point on an object you're holding, so I can do that, or I think I can just toss the drift globe. Oh yeah, I can just make it float next to me with daylight
Sure.
on.
So it can do one of two. It can do light or daylight. Are you picking daylight?
I would figure daylight would probably be a better use case, right? Like, is there a real difference between the two?
Well, so based on this, it looks like the daylight effect can't be used again until the next dawn.
That's fine. I'll
Okay.
let it do the daylight thing and hover next to me.
Cool. Cool.
So it's hovering 5 feet off the ground, and it will always stay within 60 feet of me.
Sweet. All right. What you guys see is is well, okay. What you can see is some sort of like large monster that is directly to the left, like sort of crouched.
We're just dungeon crawling this fucking volcano right now.
Kinda, yeah. And a like figure in a sort of like a robe with a hood pulled over their head to the right.
God, I wish that we'd long rested before. Okay, this is fine.
And because you can all now see one another, we're gonna roll initiative.
He really went heavy on the combat this time around.
Yes.
I was gonna see if perhaps. Okay, that's an 8. Jesus Christ, my
I
initiative.
rolled a 10.
8, 10.
I was just about to have the notion that maybe instead of just having it cast daylight, I should do what I did with it last time, which was to roll it into the room. Because as long as it's within 60 feet of me, I can then just say the word, just like roll it in the room, and then be like daylight and see if it caught me off guard. But
I mean, yeah,
too late.
it does happen. Okay, so
That's an 18 for me.
Oh, okay, Barlin.
I have advantage on initiative. It's quite wonderful.
That's really nice.
Of karate and friendship for everyone. Hey, man. Oh,
Daylight.
I'm filled with beehive. Oh.
all right, I gotta put this encounter together. Sorry, this is what happens when you do no prep modules and you stick to it. You end up with occasionally having to put together a quick thing.
But I
that's
do-
not what we want.
I do need to just put something in chat because it's all I can think about. Please watch this at your leisure.
Well, didn't mean to do that. You know,
Cool.
one
I
of these
think
days, one of these days we're gonna have to get smart and turn links off in chat so that we don't have people dropping anything they want.
That is
That's
true.
Also true.
Oh, yes. Yes.
All right, remind me of your initiatives again, please. Apis.
8,
Wait, which way is the?
10. Okay, you got a 10.
You got a 10.
I don't know
Cool.
which way it goes.
Cool.
I got
You
an 18.
a 19.
18.
18.
8, 10,
Jesus.
18.
That's an 81. Okay, and then let's see what we got here for this. Oh, come on, dude. Really? You're gonna
That's it.
with
Just
a,
roll
with
fives.
a 0 modifier? Come on, man. All right, that's better. That's
Modifier is dex, so you're telling me they have no dex.
some of them don't have any decks.
That's
your
what I'm
dex
hearing.
Modifier there, buddy. Ooh, that's a natural 20.
Who, me?
Yeah, what's your dex modifier?
My modifier is a +2.
Okay. Looks like we've got people ahead of you. All right.
I thought there was only one person in there.
2.
That
There's the
you
animal.
saw.
Wait, there was an animal and a
Oh,
person,
hey.
right?
Harbor rated us like 45 minutes ago.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, I just realized that.
Eli, thank you, bud.
Eli, thank you so much.
I fully
We really
missed that.
we got to figure out how to. I hate that like the actual like non-member chat stuff doesn't show up in our little view in StreamYard. And
Serious.
It's okay, we're
Citizen
switching to OPS. It's okay.
One, yeah, Citizen
Yeah.
One followed us 12 minutes
Oh,
ago.
thank
Thank you so
you.
much.
Thank you for the
That
follow.
means that within the last 12 minutes we did something. Or-
Something definitely happened.
This is true. Actually, I need to do a quick thing on D&D Beyond. Would you guys mind just like engaging with chat for a moment while I handle a couple of things so that
Yeah.
I can do this in a useful manner? Thank you.
yeah, we can do that.
Hi, chat.
I think so. Hello, chat.
Hi, chat.
Hey, Todd.
Does chat have any questions for any of us about the upcoming
Charity stream?
charity stream that we have?
Charity stream on the 28th.
Hello.
Hey, Al.
I don't know why
Is
my
that
voice
night?
went so high for that.
Yeah, charity stream on the 28th. So this coming Sunday. It's actually not just us either. It's Pat Edwards is going to be leading a game on our channel as well before we do, and we've got some
Yep.
awesome prizes to give away.
Yeah.
Got some fun stuff to give away. Like, what do we have? We've got
I just wrote this down earlier. Wait, sorry,
Yeah.
adult what?
Adult Swim.
Oh, adult. Why am I giving away this?
Bad Dragon.
I was just about to say, like, gift certificates to Bad Dragon.
Honestly,
We're not
we
giving
could
away.
do that if hey, look, chat,
the
if you want it, we'll
Dungeons
make it
and
happen.
Dragons stream. We've got
All
we've got
BDSM. It'll be
streamerstraits.com/unprofessional
dragon dildo.
adventures.
Yeah, and
Use code
If there is-
Not
unprofessional at
happening.
checkout.
If there is, if there is a need, we will. Yeah.
No, what we
Um,
have is Adult Swim, an Adult Swim vinyl, and a set of Adult Swim screwdrivers, which I've seen and look super cool. A gift card for some dope leatherworking, a gift card for some custom minis, a bag of Level Up's Orphan Dice, a signed copy of Seekers. You should clip that, Balra. Seekers Into the Mystery, signed by the author. And I had this down pat earlier. Oh, Tristan's friend who makes incredible dice made 2 custom dice sets, which
Yes.
are, I believe, kind of the gender justice colors, if I'm not
Evelyn's
remembering
Workshop.
correctly.
If you guys are familiar with Evelyn, does really nice dice, really awesome stuff. Did the Adventure Zone Balance dice set, which was very gorgeous and very cool, and I have a set sitting on my shelf. She made 2 custom dice sets for us that are in this like really cool kind of like the texture of like sea glass, like the color and texture of sea glass. If you found it, because it's kind of gender justice's colors, they look gorgeous. So we got 2 sets of those to give away.
And I do want to shout out that the minis are coming from Eldritch Foundry, and the leatherworking is coming from Black Wand Leatherworks. I want to make sure that I get their names in there as well. Am I missing anything? I know we also have our stretch goals, which one is that sweet baby Ben, who is notoriously afraid of horror, will stream a horror game at, I believe, is it $4,000, $4,500 raised? What did you say?
I said much more than that.
No, you did not.
No.
I think it was like $7,500.
Nope.
I'm pretty sure
Definitely
it's
not.
like $75,000.
Okay, we
I'm
should
pretty
start
sure.
by noting that our overall goal is $3,000, and that across the group, to my knowledge, we have a match of $1,500. So we
Yes.
will
I did
match
not
up to
say
$1,500 of that
75.
$3,000. Which is why the horror stream is $4,500, because if we hit the max,
Look,
then
I need-
immediately Ben is required to do a horror stream.
Look, guys, I need you all. I need chat. I need you to understand something, okay?
Ben's about to ask you to not donate for gender
No,
equality
you
and
should-
abortion
you should
rights.
don't, and you should make me do the horror game, right? Like, if, of course, assuming that you can financially without putting yourselves in a bad spot. We don't want that.
Can it be a
Yeah, someone
VR
just
horror
gifted.
game?
Holy thank you to the anonymous person that just gifted us 5 subs.
Oh shit! Thank you.
That's
Thank
thank
you.
you so much.
That's
Thank
awesome.
you so much. That's very sweet
Wow.
of you.
Okay. Sorry, I got distracted because that was awesome. I am genuinely at 31 years of age still afraid of the dark. No joke. So
How
when
is that not something that
So
I'm
when-
aware of about you?
Because I don't talk about it much. That's why. Because being 31 and afraid of the dark is not cool. But you're engaged to me now, so I can just let my freak flag fly. So here's the deal. I'm gonna have nightmares for weeks after this if it
It's okay.
happens.
I cuddle.
That doesn't help.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. This is not just going to be like, oh, we'll stream a horror game. This is like, we're going to sit down and find the horror game.
What? Wait.
Can it be like
wait.
a VR game?
No.
We're
We
gonna-
have an Oculus.
We
No.
could
We have
get
an
an
Oculus.
Oculus.
No.
No,
Oh,
we're
please.
gonna
No.
do like a
Yes.
3-hour stream. We're gonna figure out whatever the scariest game on Twitch that's like popular at the moment. I know there's a few.
I hate this.
That's what we're gonna force Ben to play.
I-
Noting
Resident Evil
that I
7
also-
VR is exactly what I thought of.
noting that I also am a bit of a scaredy pants and I'm gonna have to be there to watch it. But I think what's important here to also add more context, just beyond Ben's afraid of the dark, is one of the earliest things in Katie's and my friendship was and when she started dating Ben was us watching the haunting of the Hill House on Netflix.
Yeah.
Oh,
And-
so good.
Like was because and one of the reasons that Katie and I watched it together over 3,000 miles of distance is because Ben would not.
No, that was Bly Manor because I watched Hill House
Bly-
with the boy before Ben.
Oh, that's right. It was Bly Manor. It was Bly Manor.
There has never been someone before me. We all know this. It's ridiculous.
Also, I want to note for our anonymous gifter, Ben, you're one of the ones who you weren't subscribed to our own channel. Ben, Benjamin.
Okay. No, here's why. Two reasons. One, I have a Prime, but it's not up yet, and I was going to use it. Two, I felt like if I was paying money to then have Twitch take a cut, I should just like not. It's not a good. It's not a good.
It's not a good reason. No,
Not a
it's
good reason.
not.
I'll sub, I guess give Twitch more money.
All right, let's
don't
let
have
Ben
to
finish
now.
what he's doing.
Okay. On top of all of this, it is worth noting the last time that I watched a horror, it was Cabin in the Woods, which is supposedly satirical, but I'll have you know, isn't that? So
He's
if that
mean.
gives you any idea of the threshold, I made it about 40 minutes into that movie, and then I was like, I literally can't do this. I don't know why I'm being asked to watch it. Please don't make me ever do this again. So that's
Ben,
my
don't you
that's
have an encounter to prep for?
yeah, I prepped it already.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
I was
So
gonna
that's
say
my
that-
threshold for horror.
yes.
Well, then let's go fuck up some creatures in the no longer dark.
In the day.
Also,
in the
whoever
daylight.
donates the most money gets a link to the most embarrassing thing that I've ever created in my entire
That's
life.
true. Whoever donates the largest amount of money gets exclusive. It's not just a link; it's exclusive rights to the link that is Katie's middle and high school YouTube channel,
It's
full
so
of
bad.
embarrassing videos, and you get the right to do with that
It's
link what you will.
It's like an NFT, but like better because it's funny
because it's
and
more
not,
embarrassing.
well, mostly because it's more embarrassing. Yes.
Baller, if you're
right.
a bit of a horror junkie, we should do a horror stream. We should combine forces and do a horror stream. It would be fun.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm like a little shooketh now because I have to consider. God, I really don't.
I'm a little shooketh because I have to consider that is going to go into the public domain in some.
It's gonna be good.
Did you change that from your tattoo idea?
Well, apparently we polled people, and apparently that's worse. Apparently,
Yeah.
giving out my middle school YouTube is worse than a small tattoo, which I like tattoos anyway, so no one thought it was.
That was
bad.
my argument. I was like, you like getting tattoos. That's not a punishment. That's fun.
Yeah.
Unless it was a dick butt, that's the only way in which we could make it not fun.
Okay. Anyway, let's go kill some creatures.
So, all right. Now, question, just because this feels like it's worth making sure that I am fully clarified upon, because this is going to be really fun for me in a moment. If it is, you guys are all like in the doorway, right?
Didn't we walk into the room?
No, you guys were sort of like there, like the
We were
sort
kind
of like
of stacked in the
transition.
doorway.
Yeah, you're stacked. Cool.
I don't
Cool,
like that
Well,
question.
Not stacked necessarily.
stacked.
They
Did you
were
say
out
you're
front.
all?
They were out front, and I
Okay.
was a reasonable distance back, being dragged by
Oh, these
four
are- okay.
whips.
Okay.
That's
oh,
true.
okay,
That's
okay.
true.
Cool. That doesn't help. Can you all please make dexterity saving throws for me?
I thought we just did
I
that.
don't want to.
Oh no, these are additional ones.
This is new.
And the Kira's Feast only gets advantage on the whiz. Okay.
That was not good.
18.
18. Cool.
I will say mine cocked, so I'm gonna reroll.
Cacked.
6.
6.
Yes.
Okay.
14.
14. Cool. So 14. Okay, so Katie and Tristan, you both save. Zeki, I'm sorry. I'm gonna do a bad thing. I'm gonna give you the bad touch. So as the light rolls into the room and you are all now surprised to see one another, cloaked figure steps out from around the corner and blasts you all with lightning bolt. And you are going to take 3, 8, 14, 19,
Halved.
Ooh.
21,
Halved.
25,
Absorb elements.
29,
Yes, I'm doing that.
2 more, 30. 32 points of lightning damage, halved for Apis and Emerlinda, not halved for Barlin.
Wait a
Wow.
minute.
Wait a minute.
32, we said,
Yes,
of lightning damage,
yes.
which, as a massive metal construct,
Mm-hmm.
does twice damage to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no! Wait, what's the? Sorry, what's the total? Of
But you did
lightning?
make the save, so it is still 32 as opposed to
Yeah.
64. Yeah.
I actually have advantage on this
Ah, all right. Go ahead and roll.
because of my danger
Sense. That's true. That is true. That's true. You do have advantage on dexterity checks against things you can see.
I mean, I'll take a 9 over a 6. I don't know if that helps, but
No.
makes me feel better about it.
6
Damn.
6 to 9 is still,
It's a good ratio.
it's nice. Feels nice.
So I just realized that absorb elements doesn't actually decrease any of the damage, which is bullshit. But I am resistant to it from now on, or until whatever.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's good because another one pops out from behind a table and is going to do the
Mother
exact same fucking thing to you guys. 'Cause
Titties.
you all lined up for me. So more saving throws, poor favor.
Are they? Is this Dex related?
This is dex related. Yep.
Wait,
Same
do
thing.
I take extra damage from that? What?
As a metal construct,
What's the spell?
I save.
it is lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt. I don't think that one does extra damage.
Well, I'm not looking so hot for what it's worth.
Yeah,
15.
that one doesn't say it does extra damage to metal, so
That is true. All right, so don't take the 32 points.
60.
All right, so Zeki, you saved.
Yeah.
it was
How much
another
was the
Dex.
damage the first time around?
The first time around, it was 32.
Okay, then.
I got a 3.
And
Oh,
the
boy.
32 was half damage, right?
That was full damage. So if
Oh.
yes, you took
okay.
16 if
32.
you saved.
Yeah.
So you and I saved Katie, so we take
Yes.
16.
And I saved again on the next one. And I'm also resistant to it now.
Oh,
So I
this
take
is
half
so much
and half.
easier. Cool. This one did not roll as well. That's 25 points halved if you save to 12.
So 6.
Yes, if you're resistant, then yes, also 6. Cool. All right. And that brings us to Barlin.
Okay. I do not like this shocking introduction here. And I take my great axe and strike at
take a point of inspiration for that. I hate you.
Double
and
inspiration.
the enemies take 1d6 psychic damage.
No, we all take 1d6 psychic damage IRL.
This is what I'm here for as a gladiator. And I swing at whatever is closest to me. And
I mean, there's
hooded-
two of these like caster folks. They're like, I will say now that there's light in the room, you can see that they're both half orcs, and have like these sort of like crazy looking fist weapons. But they are also casters. But both of them are close enough to you. You could just run into melee range if you want.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. And then smash into them.
Cool, go for it.
An 11.
Misses.
So much for the
Uh,
weapon of certain death.
Right? And a 12 for the second one.
12. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. You don't want to use that point of inspiration?
I'm going to
Okay,
now.
all right, all right.
The 23.
That hits.
That's
Go
better.
ahead and roll some damage, poor favor.
7 points of certain death damage.
Wow. 7 points of certain death damage.
Hell
Cool.
yeah.
So we're gonna call them person A and person B. Are you attacking person A or person B?
Person A.
Person A. All right. So 7 points of damage to person A. Cool. When you run into the room, can you please make a perception check for me?
Oh no.
Oh yes.
That is 13.
Cool. So this happens, and you look up because you hear something just in time for a Drider to drop behind you from the ceiling.
How many things?
A bunch. All right. Oh, you guys are in bad shape.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of health.
Oh, baby, this is gonna be good. All right. So the Drider is a question, Zeki,
Mm-hmm.
because this feels like an important fact for what's about to happen. Are you raging?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Cool.
I don't like that question either.
So this Drider drops from the ceiling directly
Oh,
behind
no.
you.
Is this the same Drider that got away with 1 hit point?
Make a perception check.
Yeah, how many legs does it still have?
All of its legs.
9.
9. Okay. Here's from behind. Driders look pretty much the same.
Okay.
It's a lot of legs and like furry abdomen or thorax. Hard to say without getting a good look at its face. What I will say is it does not look like it's been in any fights or gotten like recently gut punched with like effectively a laser. So probably not.
Probably not. Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. So what are we gonna do to you guys? We're gonna do. Oh. Well, here's a little interesting factoid, and I'll just let you guys know this because it doesn't have much to do. Like, it's not a thing that's like happening actively. Your choice of light versus daylight is actually very important in this fight. It has disadvantage on all attack rolls in sunlight, which daylight technically counts as. So light would not have done this to it, but daylight, that's a big win.
Oh, wow.
Man, that sucks absolute ass for you, boy.
Good.
Okay, well, I'm still going to make 3 attacks against you, Zeki.
I was tactically planning and thinking ahead.
Yes, of course. All right, I rolled a 16 and a 19, so I'm going to assume that a 22 does hit you, yes?
Yes, it does.
Okay, cool. So that's first attack with a longsword.
Mm-hmm.
You take... Let's see, it's a 1d8. So you take 10 points of slashing damage from the first attack.
Yeah.
And then that's a... Ooh, natural 20 on the second one. That's unfortunate. Does a 15 hit you?
A 15 is my armor class. So
Yes. 6 points of slashing damage. And then it's going to make its final attack, a bite attack.
Okay.
Oh, it's not going to hit.
Good.
All right, and then a 10. So it goes to bite you, but you manage to like kind of I could probably punch it in the face, honestly.
Punch it off, yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
How much was that critical?
Oh, it didn't crit. It didn't crit because
okay.
I was rolling with disadvantage, and so
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, understood.
Yep.
Got it.
So you only took 6 from that. Cool. Emerlinda, you watched Barlin like run into the room, and then a giant spider body just like dropped between him and you.
Great.
Oh, I should have been rolling just flat rolls for that because you were technically flanked, but it that's fine.
It's too late.
Yeah.
Okay. So Emerlinda, her teeth are going to start to grow, and her fingernails are also going to begin to sharpen. And you can see a little bit of a green liquid coming from both her canines and the tips of her fingers. And she is going to, I guess, go up to the rider's the closest, correct?
Yes.
All right. She's going to attempt to, I guess, claw at this Strider.
Hell yeah, go for it.
And she's gonna drop her dice. Where'd it go? Oh no. I
It's
lost
okay,
my
just
dice.
pull the one out that rolls poorly.
No, I'm
Yeah,
not
come on.
doing it.
Do it.
There it is. Let's see. Here we go. Fuck. 12 doesn't hit.
Just scratches off of like a much tougher hide than you expected.
Fuck. All right. In that case, since she's not feeling super wonderful at the moment, she is going to healing word herself.
Okay.
At second level, and that healing word is going to be fuck, and she's going to heal herself for 9 damage.
Cool.
God damn it! I still have that fucking lightning stored up. She doesn't have a finger infection. She cast primal savagery.
All right.
I mean, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
It does. It would be like that sometimes.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. Yep, that's exactly what's gonna happen. Okay, cool. So the little like monster thing that was on one side is going to make an acid spray attack at you, Zeki. However, because it is 5 feet wide, and it's not a smart thing, right? It just knows to attack. Everything else in the vicinity is also going to make the same throw. So I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. You make these with advantage.
I do.
Yep. The DC is 13, just so you know. That's a save.
It's a 14.
That's a save. And that's a save. Okay, cool. So everyone's saved. So it's going to be 6 points of acid damage. And it is going to then run up towards you to get into melee range to get up in the mix. Apis.
Yeah.
Holding us down at the bottom of the initiative order. What you got?
How close is, you said that one like walked around the corner of the door thing, right?
Yeah. So
Or the
they're all
entryway.
they've all kind of converged on Barlin. So the thing that is in like right in the doorway is the Drider with its back towards you.
Okay, but they're all converged on. Okay.
Yeah.
So they're like surrounding him entirely.
Yes.
Okay.
Barlin is pretty boxed in at the moment.
Okay. That sucks. I thought I had something for that. And then you said that he was surrounded. Hey, Barlin, how you doing health-wise?
I'm at 80.
Okay. How's your dex?
I have advantage.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna walk up. I guess I'm gonna float up, and I'm gonna touch that Drider butt, and I'm gonna cast
What? Drider
Erupting
butt?
Earth.
The Drider butt.
So like
Oh, no.
Taco Bell?
Choose a point you can see on the ground within range. Obviously, I can't do that because I have to touch stuff. But a fountain of churned earth and stone erupts in a 20-foot cube centered on that point. So I have to touch.
Technically, I will be there too, and I'm not doing so hot health wise.
Okay. Oh, never mind. Okay.
I was going to say, if it's centered on the point at which you touch, even if it is the Drider butt, that is still then sort of essentially centered on you.
Yeah, that's true. I
Although
always
you're
forget.
floating, so
I'll
Yeah.
jump up into his
that's not a
arms.
you problem. That's a them problem.
It's not a
Fuck
me
'em.
problem. Yeah.
Look, it's not a
Um,
TPK if one of you survives.
That's true.
Okay. You know what?
It's
We're
only
just
a
gonna
PK.
go. We're just gonna go for classic here. Then we're just gonna go for a good old classic scorching ray.
Hey, it's
This one's
If it ain't
never
broke, don't
failed
fix
me.
it, right?
Shit. I need to.
Never failed me before. So let's go ahead and number one is a 13 against
That
the Drider.
misses.
Okay. Second one.
I will say, you are technically flanking it because directly opposite from you is Barwin, so you
Wait.
would have.
I would have gotten advantage too.
You healed yourself.
No, I did the attack, the primal savagery.
Oh, that's true. All right, go ahead and roll.
Because aren't we?
22.
Misses. Fuck you. Go
Okay.
ahead, roll damage.
Okay.
Roll damage.
Okay. Cool. So that's going to be a 16 poison damage. 17 poison damage. Plus,
Nice.
sorry. I'm so happy this worked.
17
This is what
poison
it's-
damage?
Yes. Plus,
Hmm.
It's for Drider though.
Yeah, so fun thing about Driders.
4 lightning damage too.
Okay, so 4 lightning damage. Cool.
Wait, it didn't take any poison?
It is immune to poison damage.
Oh, mother tits.
They're immune to the poison damage.
But the lightning damage took hold, so that was good.
Suck my dick.
So, Apis, go ahead and roll with advantage on that first attack. Let's make sure
Okay.
that
So Scorching Ray. Well,
Yeah.
the first one's an 18 plus 9. The second one is a nat 20.
uh-oh.
This Drider's.
Help
Crit
me.
on the Drider's ass.
Okay, so that's gonna
Crit
be
on my ass.
So that means that first ray is
Yeah.
16d6. Right? 'Cause it's 46 right now.
Wait, so you rolled 13 on the first roll, and then you rolled what for the second one?
That was
So
a
you're
nat
rolling
20.
with advantage.
Yeah. So that was a nat 20.
Okay. Cool.
And so I roll 46 damage, but it's 8d6 because of my thing, and then it's a
'Cause you're
nat,
saying-
so it's 16d6.
Jesus, we gotta figure out a way. It should be like the original 46 stuff. So you'd be like 12d6. Or yeah, but go ahead, roll your fucking 16d6. We're gonna rework this shit at some point because this is insanity.
Hey, look, man, you're the one who
Hey,
said yes.
it's the rules are what they are currently because this is something that we're gonna revisit off stream at some point because that's ridiculous. But yes, as it stands, 16d6. Go for that shit. Let's make it
Yeah,
happen.
because I casted at 3rd level. So.
Yes.
Okay. 16d6.
Folks, this is why you don't let people who are good at breaking games make up their own characters. Learn from my mistakes.
Did you see how
This
much he
is
rolled?
bullshit.
See how much he
I
rolled?
did. That was
Did
glorious.
you see how much he rolled, babe?
How much did you
Hey,
roll?
babe. Hey, babe.
59.
Hey, babe, did you see how much he rolled? Hey, babe.
Guess what? I can only crit on you guys now. How's that?
So
That was the first attack.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, which one of these? Hold on. Wait, what just happened?
What just happened?
Oh,
you dealt
that was
59
that
damage
was
to
way
that.
too many. Okay. Never mind. It's not 16. It's 2d6. When I rolled the nat 20, it automatically doubled the dice, so I did my math wrong.
Okay.
So it's not
Give me that
59. Just
59
take
health
30.
back.
Just go ahead
30.
and take
Woo.
30 points.
Okay.
Okay. So that was the second Scorching Ray. So now the third Scorching Ray,
Woo.
that's a 5. That's a 6 plus 9. 15?
Does not hit.
Okay.
When
Well, at
it
least
hits,
it got
it just like singes it.
well, I got the
Yeah.
good one in there.
Yes, you did.
And then we'll key point Flurry of Blows.
Hell yeah.
27.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
8 points of damage.
Nice.
I'm just beating this Drider ass.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
All right. Let's see here. So back to the top of the initiative order.
Oh, shoot, sorry.
All right.
Oh.
So person A is going to so these two people cast lightning bolt on you guys, and then proceed to on its turn like sort of condense into a shorter stature and turn into a like thick, muscular boar,
No, he doesn't.
and it is going to make an attack against you with advantage. That is 12 on the first, and
This is going to be a 4-shot, isn't it?
I was about to say, I literally opened my mouth to say we were at 1 hour and 40 minutes. There is a 0%. This is a campaign now.
This is
a
a big
campaign
deal.
now.
You know, as it happens. Does a 23 hit?
Who?
That would be Barlin.
Yeah, 23 hits.
Cool. I can see your AC class in D&D Beyond, just to be clear, but I like asking, you know?
I know.
I figured. All right, you're going to take 9 points of slashing damage.
Oh, that's it?
That's it. They don't hit that hard when they're done with their casting stuff. And the one next to it is going to... honestly, it's going to do the same thing. And turn. So you're just now you have like two boars attacking you. Thank goodness for advantage. And does a 19 hit?
Yes, 19
Okay,
also
cool.
hits.
Cool. You take only 5 points of slashing damage. Not that bad. And with that, it is your turn, good sir.
Oh, piggy, piggy, piggy. And I
Help.
as a bonus action, I'm going to activate my rage.
Hey, all right, let's go.
Getting gored like that is not very nice.
You've been raging this whole
depends who you
time?
ask.
Oh no. Okay.
Mhm.
Sorry.
So here we go.
All right.
Oh my god. An 11.
On one of these things does not hit.
I cannot roll to save my life today. I'll roll again.
Yeah.
23.
That hits.
That hits. So now that I'm raging, I need to make sure that I'm adding an extra 3 damage to this.
Yes, you do.
So that is 16 points of damage
Jesus.
to letter A.
Letter A. Okay, cool.
I was about to say number A. Yep.
Thing
Can
one or
I-
thing two?
Can I request that next Tuesday, when we inevitably do this again,
Mhm.
we use like Roll20 or something where we can have like a virtual, just easy visualization? Because
Absolutely.
this is so hard for my brain right now.
Absolutely. So, sorry, we're just going to pause for just a quick second here. I went and I got, what is the thing that they used in Dropout for,
Oh, that really cool thing.
yeah, where you can like build the rooms and everything.
Yeah.
And I have not actually played with it, but I wanted to like build out this whole like, I'm not going to tell you what you're in, the space that you are in, so that you guys I could like move your characters around for you guys and just like have that
Cool.
on screen, because it feels like it'd be, you know, visually a little bit more appealing.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a future me thing to deal with. So it's 3D models. No, it's called Tailspire. There it
Yep.
is. The brain turned on for a moment.
Nice.
Love it when the brain does brain things occasionally. Cool. Okay. Anything? Do you want to use any of your movement? Are you trying to like get back to your party, get out of flanked? What do you want to do?
Love you, Bara.
No, because I'm still giving M advantage, so. And I'm also like I am like the meat shield.
That is true.
So I will stay where I'm at. Stay where I'm at.
Cool. Drider didn't like that butt touch, so it's going to turn around in a like very gross, like skittery, like rotation, and make a couple of attacks at the
Well, darn. There goes
little metal boy.
plan.
The little squishy metal boy.
Yeah, the squishy metal boy. Not typically how metal boys are described. It's got disadvantage on this. I hate doesn't matter. All right, cool. Interesting.
From Beyond, you missed us slaughtering
Butt
a
touching.
gelatinous cube. Technically, we turned it into roasted tofu.
Terrence never stood a
And-
chance.
Then we
You named
walked
it?
into a
Oh,
room
yeah.
of darkness and cast daylight and realized we were surrounded. So
And then Tristan touched a Drider butt.
Yeah,
And then
it's
I
been
touched the
going
Drider
well.
Yep. He gave it the honestly,
He
I feel
touched
like
the
when you
butt.
touch
He t-
I feel like when you touch butts with
Oh, man.
with that particular spell,
love
it
the
should
beast.
be called like I don't know, like Apus's Taco Bell.
Killer tofu.
Does 21 hit your armor class, Tristan?
I don't. What do you fucking think?
All right, well, I rolled a 1 on that, so
Killer
that's 4 points of damage on the first
tofu.
attack,
Okay.
and
4 points of damage.
4 points of damage, and 2 16s in the roll, so it's another 21 to hit, which I know hits. So you're gonna take some more damage. That is 8 points of slashing damage.
Is this Drider? Just to be clear, is
Mhm.
this Drider rolling with disadvantage?
He is rolling with disadvantage. I rolled 2 16s, and
Okay.
then on the previous attack, I rolled a natural 20 and a 16.
Okay. So what's
This dice
what was
roll
the
is
damage?
real good for you, boy.
What was the damage?
The damage was a total of 12 between the 2 attacks,
Okay.
and
so
then it's
6
going to try to bite you.
This motherfucker.
Mm,
Go for it.
Does a 16 hit your armor class?
Yeah.
Delightful. So you take 1d4 piercing damage. That is 1.
Oh no,
What?
And then
nothing.
Oh no!
You know
nothing.
what? From Beyond, I've been thinking about. I've been trying to like figure out how to implement the incentivizing tips thing by doing the thing that they do on Ack Inc., where you can donate bits to specific players and then gift those players advantage and disadvantage and stuff like that. So I'm
can
working
you
on
also
that.
gift disadvantage and advantage to the DM?
You can,
Hmm.
but
Chat,
who does
do the
that?
thing. Do the thing, chat. Hook your boy up.
So I've been trying to figure out how to get that implemented, but I feel like we would need a little bit more production value and OBS and
We're getting OBS. We're getting there.
producers.
It's coming.
So how much damage
We
is
are
that?
working on OBS. So that is 13 points of poison damage.
I have resistance to poison.
All right, so you have that to 6 points of poison damage.
Man, 6 is across the board. All right.
Alrighty, Emerlinda, you are next.
So okay, I need to get my mind around this. There's a Drider that's with us, and then 2. No, wait. Sorry. Drider and a wild shaped person with us.
Make a free insight check.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. They're shape changers.
Okay, but there's one of them that's with us,
There's-
and then one.
No, so you guys are still sort of like in the hallway, right?
Okay.
Then there's a Drider
Okay.
that is now facing you.
Okay.
Behind that is Barlin. Behind him are the 2 shape changers, and then to the left of Barlin, from your vantage point, is this other monstrosity thing.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Mhm.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, I have to.
Um.
Ah!
Oh. Can I?
Got you, quizzical.
So can I, if I do a 20-foot radius,
Mm-hmm.
can I get everything but us and the Drider?
Everything, but based on the arrangement, if you're gonna hit the other things, you're also going to hit Barlin.
No, they're titties.
Yeah, they're sort of
Everything-
they're arranged sort of like around him, as opposed to like,
Well, in that fucking case,
you could hit 2 of them. You could hit the 2 shape changers without hitting him if you wanted to like lob something
No.
over the top.
No. I need a 20-foot radius. It's fine. Well, wait.
And
I
if
could
you
hit.
need me to jump out of the way, I can jump out of the way.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt. That's for sure. So in that case, no. You know what I can do? A 5-foot diameter.
Okay,
I can get one of them or both of them.
5-foot diameter.
Mhm.
I mean, they're next to one another. Yeah, you could hit both of the shape changers for sure.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So I am going to conjure a sphere of fire that is going to come right between the two of them. And they're going to need to give me a dex save.
Okay. 4 dex saves. Let's see what they got here. Not amazing. Okay. That is a 14 from one and
save.
an 18 from, so 14 from A and an 18 from B.
So B is going to take half damage.
Okay.
And I'm just going to roll the dice here. That'll be easy.
This is, so from beyond, this is all theater of the mind. For now.
Unfortunately.
For now. We're working
So
on it.
that's 13 total fire damage, which is halved for
Okay.
B.
15 and 6.
Oh, wait. Oh, you know what? Okay, there's another creature too, right?
Yes.
As a bonus action, I can move the sphere. So my bonus action is going to be to bring that cute
like,
little
roll it
ball
around?
of goodness over to whoever didn't get hit by it, which I believe is that weird monstrosity, right?
Yes, it is.
Cool. I'm going to need a dex save from them as well.
I hate this game. That is a flat 14.
Doesn't save.
Okay.
So do I roll the damage again, or does
Yeah,
it
roll it
take
again.
the same? Okay,
It's,
great.
it's another instance of it hitting.
It's going to be 10 damage.
10 damage?
Yep.
Doesn't have that much health, though.
Yeah,
Don't hurt
good.
my little monster doggy.
Does this monster doggy seem tameable?
Make an insight check.
Okay. Because if I can tame it, I will. It's 6
6?
with a natural 2 on the dice.
Natural 2? I mean, anything's table if you try hard enough.
Oh, you're so right.
Just got to believe in yourself. And, pray for 2 natural 20s. Because you did just try to set it on fire with a ball of fire.
That's true. That's true. That's fair point.
Alrighty. Speaking of, is it smart enough to know that you did that? No, it's not. It's not smart enough to know. All right. Let's see. Breath recharges. Nope, it doesn't. Cool. All right. So Barlin, it's going to make an attack against you.
That checks out.
Yep. Unfortunately, it does. You are the only thing it can easily access.
It got burned and it saw Barlin,
It's
and I put 2 and 2 together and got 6.
Yeah. Let's see here. Does an 18 hit your armor class, good sir?
That it does.
Cool. 6, 11, 14 points of slashing damage, halved because you're raging, to 5. Sorry, did I say 14? Yeah, so 7.
Yeah.
I apologize. You don't get that off that scot-free. And 1 point of acid damage. And you are a small creature? Medium?
Medium, I guess.
What are you? What are you're a satyr? You're 3.5 feet tall. You're like, no, you're small. You're small.
I'm like
okay.
short, yeah.
Yeah. So in the process of attacking you, it actually like jumps on you, and you are now grappled. Just so you're aware.
So did it move out of the sphere? So the sphere is just like Jay chilling?
It just kind of like jumped on him. I mean, for the technical purposes of whether or not your sphere is still next to it, it is technically still next to it.
Okay.
Because it is like mostly,
Got it.
if you're like having them on tiles, it's still mostly in its tile. So it is
That's
still
cool.
adjacent to the sphere. Yes.
That's cool. That's cool.
Cool. Apis, that brings us to you.
Okay, Apis is going to cast. Well, first I'm going to convert some sorcery points
Heck yeah.
into a 4th level spell slot.
Uh-oh.
And then I'm going to cast Melspinute Meteors at 4th level.
They're small though, right? They're like pebbles. It's fine. It's not a big deal. It's
Yeah.
like hail. Yeah.
Increases by 2 for each spell. So I'm going to make 8 tiny meteors that are technically hovering around me. And then as a bonus action on each of my turns from here on out, I can expend 1 or 2 of the meteors Streaking towards a point I choose within 120 feet. Of course, it has to be touch range for me. Once a
So,
meteor
up
reaches
the
the
butt.
destination, yeah,
Touch
or
the
impacts
butt,
against the solid
touch the
surface, the meteor explodes.
Ooh.
So, I need you to make a Dex 17 saving throw.
For the Drider, I'm assuming.
That's what's right in front of me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Dex 17.
How dexterous are these
Don't
motherfuckers?
fuck me. Fucked me.
So, do you want to use that for both meteors or just for one of them?
I'm gonna use that for one of them. I'm gonna roll for the other one.
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
wait a second. Hang on. Okay, wait. No, that's fine. Okay, cool.
Well, that's 20 points of damage for that one.
How does that feel, Ben? Feel good?
I don't like.
And that second Dex save?
That's a natural 19 on the dice. So I'm gonna half some of your
Okay.
fucking damage. Jesus.
Well, that's 15 total, so 7 points of damage.
7. Yeah, 7 points damage.
27 points of damage. Right up in that Drider butt.
Ah, God.
There are 4 creatures in this room, right? Besides us?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was unsure of that for like a hot second as well, Katie. You're not alone.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. Yes. Okay. No. That makes sense. It all makes sense.
Makes sense.
Brain works well. I
Brain
promise.
doing good brain
Brain
things.
does
Brain
good
do good?
brain things.
Cool. All right.
Brain do good.
Can you do anything fun that's not in melee range? No, you fucking can't. God damn it. All right. All right. Anchorite, or like Boar A, thing A is going to it's gonna make a run for it because it's not doing so well.
Good.
So Zeki, if you would like to take your attack of opportunity, you are welcome.
Oh,
to
I
do
would.
so.
I would love to.
Do I get one as well?
You're not in melee range with them.
Okay.
This is not the Drider.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Where we are on the map is all very confusing to me.
So that was a 22.
22 is definitely going to hit. Please roll me some damage. Or don't, actually. If you wanted to just like skimp on the damage, that's fine. Don't be mad.
That is at least 8 points of damage.
At least 8. Is that including your strength, the 3 from raging?
That's what I'm like triple checking, like what my barbarian rage damage should be.
Cool.
But for right now, we'll say 8.
Okay. I'm cool with 8. You don't have to add to it. We could just leave it at 8. That's fine.
No, it's 8.
Okay.
We're good.
All right. Cool. Let's see here. Can't do anything else. So cool. All right. So it's just gonna back up and change back into its like humanoid or half orc form. The other one, however, is going to make an attack against you.
That's fair.
It seems
That's
reasonable.
fair and valid.
Yeah, fair and valid indeed. Oh no, that's gonna hit. That's an 18.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah, that is only 1d6 though, so it's not like a big deal.
Yeah, bring it on.
You take 4 points of damage because I rolled a 1. Fuck. Is it gonna move?
So I am a little bit bloody here, but I'm still okay. I like wave around the big butt of the Drider.
I feel like you guys should have to make a perception check to see his arm, but we're just gonna roll with it. It is also your turn now.
Natural 1.
Okay, yep. Can't see him from that vantage point. You just see like very unhappy Drider in your
Drider
face.
butt.
Yeah. Well, the Drider's facing you now, so
Ew.
Drider butt. Looking at Drider butt with my 8.
Whose turn is
Gian,
it
did you
now?
say that I'm up?
It is Zeki's turn. Yes.
Okay.
All right. Whilst raging,
Mhm.
I would like to continue to hit. I guess I will. How far away is that changeling A?
Changeling A is about 30 feet from you.
30 feet, huh?
Yeah.
And I would probably invoke an opportunity attack from the. It's a shapeshifter, right? Not a changeling.
Shapeshifter, yes.
Shapeshifter B.
Yeah.
Okay. That's probably fine. I chase after the
The other one?
shapeshifter A
Heck yeah.
to then try to kill him.
Cool. So this guy's going to take a little snouty boar attack at you. Does a 17 hit?
It
Snouty
does.
boar attack?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, let's see here. Oh, you have that damage from the attack that I gave you, right?
I did not.
Okay, so it's 4 half to 2. Sorry, I should have mentioned
Okay.
that because you are raging, and this is 6 halved to 3.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah,
Cute.
cool. You're right up on top of him. It doesn't look so good. He's like very bloodied, possibly on death's door, you might say.
Shift back into a pig so at least I can get some bacon out of this. And
Oh my god! Make an
I
intimidation
then-
check, please. Make an
Christ.
intimidation check.
That's a 10.
It's a 10. Here, quick with disadvantage because that's terrifying. Yeah, I mean it's fucking scared as shit. Yeah.
All right, good.
I mean, we'll say mechanically, you scared the crap out of it. You have advantage on this. Why not?
Awesome.
I mean, that's a terrifying thing for someone to run up to you with a giant axe and say when they're only like 3.5 feet tall. Fuck.
Stop giving Zeki advantage. We all want advantage.
Make funny comments.
Sorry, I'm not funny. Sorry, women aren't funny, Ben. I feel like this is sexism.
You said that, not me.
I can say it because I'm a woman.
And our viewers went from 23 to 15. Huzzah.
It's a 19.
It's 19.
Yeah.
It hits.
These numbers are never whatever. It doesn't matter. Cool. Where are we?
That is 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage. You fully carve off like half of this dude's body as you just like one shoulder to hip, just like cleanly in half.
Is he dead?
Oh, he's very dead.
Sick.
I don't know. So I don't know. Chat. Maybe you guys aren't aware of this either. But typically, when one half of a human or humanoid body is separated from the other half, it's bad news bears for said humanoid. The only exception I can think of is Darth Maul. So the sample size for survival is not great. It's just 1. It's a sample size of 1. Just
Great.
Yeah. You do have, I believe, another attack on your turn. So.
I have another attack, and because I am a great
So
weapon
dumb.
master, I will get an additional melee weapon attack for killing a creature.
Oh shit.
What
And
the fuck?
being a satyr, I still have some movement that I will go back to that hog and start
Oh.
carving it up as well with 2 more
Jesus.
attacks.
Oh my goodness.
Good Lord, God.
Okay. Give it to me. What you got?
13.
To hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it hits. Just barely, but it hits.
That is max damage. So that's 19 points of damage.
Holy shit.
Us. Yeah, that hurts. It's very bloodied. Or, it's bloodied. Not very.
And I'll use that bonus action to
yeah.
smack it again with
Do
a
it.
25.
Incidentally, that does hit.
Dealing 17 additional points of damage to this thing.
Jesus. Yeah, he's not looking good.
I want my bacon!
Is he still alive?
Yes.
Here, piggy, piggy, piggy!
Jesus.
Did you say that
Cool.
killed
No, it didn't kill it, but it's not looking good. Yeah.
Okay.
It is. I will say, really not good.
Like, like really, really not good.
Like it's not single digits not good, but it's
Okay,
like
alright,
as close
okay.
to single digits not good as you can get without being single digits. not
Okay,
good.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
This
okay,
pig's
okay.
got 11.
All right, Drider is up. How are things going for it and its compatriots? Not amazing.
Wait, it's compatriots. I thought that we killed. Who's still here?
Thing B and my little monster doggy.
Oh, the monster dog.
Yeah.
I don't know where that monster dog came from.
I don't either. I got
it
very.
showed up here. I guess.
Summons
Thank
tiny
you,
stone.
Jim Black. I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I think we're gonna beat a tactical retreat here. It's gonna cast darkness centered on itself, which encompasses a 30 foot diameter like space, and it is going to beat feet. This
Hold on.
does mean that
Hold
two
on.
of you
Hold on.
holding.
If any of the daylight spell's area overlaps with an area of darkness created by a spell of 3rd level or lower, the spell that created the darkness is dispelled.
Oh, we want to kill your things, Ben.
Second level.
You were saying.
All right. Well, in that case, it's gonna take fucking attack. No, I mean, I tried to use the spell. It didn't know because I forgot.
yeah. Beyond.
I love it.
Hold on.
I love it.
The classic Magic of the
I love it. I
Gathering.
love it.
Yeah.
All right.
You're gonna have to clip that. That's a great moment.
That is a great moment. Absolutely, that will be clipped.
Are they still going to try to get away?
It is going to still make a run for it because
And
things
that
are
still
not
gives
looking
us
great. You still get
opportunity
your
attacks?
opportunity attacks. They do not have disadvantage now, though.
That's so good. And you know, something really fun about being a warcaster is I can cast spells for opportunity attacks.
No, you can't.
I can.
That's a rule I just made up right now. You can't actually.
So I'm going to go for the Drider.
I mean, so this is an opportunity attack.
Yes.
This isn't your turn yet. Yeah.
Correct.
It's the only thing you can go for.
Oh, I thought.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
No,
All
because
right.
it's running. So this is your
Oh,
reaction
right,
to
right,
attack
great,
it, and then
great,
your
great,
turn
great.
is after this. Yes.
Great.
Yeah.
16 hit.
No, 16 does not hit.
Doesn't hit.
No. Well, I mean, okay. To be clear, you do hit it, but like its thorax is pretty heavily armored, and like the torso itself is also like it's wearing armor, so you do hit it. It just kind of glances off the armor, unfortunately. And it is going to. How much movement do you
Does it run past me
I
as
also
well, then?
get an opportunity attack, do I not?
You do also get an opportunity attack. Yes.
Okay, cool. Then we're gonna use yeah, we'll do it with the unarmed strike. That's a 26.
That does hit.
Okay. 1d4 plus 5. That's 9 points of damage.
Hurts.
And I think that's on my turn, not as a reaction, because I was about to be like monk unarmed strike second, but it's only on my turn.
Okay, cool. So it just like essentially jumps onto the wall and starts skittering up and across the ceiling.
Great.
Yep. But it can only make it 30 feet, so it's not that far from you guys still, and very much in sight.
Okay.
How high of a jump is that to the ceiling?
Well, Driders are pretty big, and the ceiling is only maybe 18 feet, so say maybe 12 feet. Like it is its body and head are probably around the like 10 to 12 foot mark.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
continue.
How far is your jump distance?
Whatever a normal, I think, dex roll would be for like your modifier, or maybe, yeah. I think
3 plus your
roll-
strength modifier is your high jump.
Oh, okay.
So 7.
So 7, and then I get an additional D8 because barbarian.
Right. Who's
So
turn
you
is
could
it?
you could totally attack it as it skitters across the ceiling. That is very feasible. Emerlinda, you are next in the initiative order.
Great. So I'm going to once again. I'm gonna let go of Apis. I think I've probably let go of Apis with my thorn whip at this point, but
It
in
seems
case it
reasonable.
hadn't happened, and I'm gonna try to pull the Drider back to us.
Okay.
Natural 20.
To hit? Jesus. Okay.
So it's gonna take.
Wow.
It's gonna take 14. Am I doubling the dice? Doubling the damage?
You have to choose.
Dice.
So if you did you so okay.
I rolled
what- did
14.
You rolled 14. Was that doubling the dice?
That was just straight. That was what
That
it
was
would
just
be.
Okay. So we'll say
Well, so for what it's worth, what I am trying to do is
Mhm.
I'm not trying to kill this thing. I'm trying to grab it and pull it towards us and then restrain it in some way. So like if it goes unconscious, that's fine. But I
Okay.
want to ask this thing questions. Because
Okay.
it seems like the Driders have something going on that we could probably get some information.
sure.
So let's
Sure.
say it's 14 times 2. Like I don't know. I
So
don't know how
28,
everyone.
28
Yeah.
points of damage. Yeah, we did 28 points of damage. Cool. And then it has to make a strength saving throw, if I recall correctly.
No.
You could just pull it.
Yeah. If the creature is large or smaller, you pull the creature. Is it large or smaller?
Wow. How are they classified?
I think
Large
they're
monstrosity.
large.
And
Yeah,
then so I'm gonna whip the Drider, pull it back. I only can pull it 10 feet, so I don't pull it the entire way back, but I start to pull it back. And then I'm not done.
Well,
Why are
it's
you
on
making
the
that face?
ceiling, right?
It's on the ceiling, so it's going to take an
Oh,
additional
so if you pull it
2d6
10
points of damage as it hits the ground.
which
Yeah,
is
I was
also
gonna say, if you pull it
relevant to
towards
why I
you-
asked how high it was.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Uh-huh. Yep. Okay. So it's going to take 4,
Just
6,
2d6?
6 from its it's
And
Right,
then
wait, is it every 5 feet is no, it's 10 feet is d6, yeah?
yes.
So it's
Okay,
it's just
yeah.
yeah, just 2d6.
And then
So that
is it still up?
barely. Yeah.
Okay, great. Then I'm gonna take that flaming sphere that is still going
Okay.
and bring it essentially over to where the Drider is, and deal another
Katie,
10 damage.
Katie, literally 2 minutes ago. I don't want to kill the thing. I
Well,
want to ask
no.
a question.
What I was gonna do, no. Isn't it usually ruled that if you don't want to kill it, if you can get?
I'm going to tell you right now, flaming
can't
sphere you cannot
non-lethal
make
Fire
non-lethal.
sphere.
Yeah, you can punch it or do like melee damage non-lethally. Fire sphere, you are absolutely cooking this thing from the inside out.
Fine, then I do 10 damage to person B.
Okay. Which
He says really
incidentally,
Kills it.
it
Do I,
smells
do I burn it up?
so
Do
strongly
I barbecue it?
of like
Smells so
really
nice.
good bacon in this
Hickory
room right
smoked.
now.
Ballin', darling, you can have your bacon after all.
Thanks, Sam.
You're so welcome. See, I always know what you want.
This is like this
Well,
horrific,
the
like,
bacon I provided-
and then it dies.
You have to stop making sound effects.
I was like, no one did 500.
We
point
lost
things.
2 viewers at that.
They were already gone. Jesus. Okay. Yeah. So now you've got a Drider at 2 health.
That's my turn.
I'll tell you that right now. It's
Is anything
not
else
looking
here
good.
besides the Drider?
There's still my little monster doggy.
My little monster, my little monster.
Where's
I'm
Monster
gonna-
Doggy?
Monster doggy. Monster doggy is looking around the room a little bit perturbed at the moment.
It's okay. We'll become friends with the dog. Don't worry about the dog. I did roll nat 1. I definitely think we're gonna befriend this dog. Also, the dog didn't know that I burned it. Remember, it was not intelligent enough.
This is true.
It's a free action.
Dog.
As a free action on my turn, can I call the dog? Can I be like, "Come here, boy, come here"?
Yeah. Make a persuasion check with disadvantage because this is you're in combat and
You
you
make a
did just like
persuasion check with advantage because of the sweet smell of bacon.
if
Also
you're
true.
walking around part of the person.
15 with
15?
disadvantage.
It's not open to the idea.
Sweet.
You think the smell of bacon might have helped your case a little bit. Yeah. Yeah,
Can
100%.
Wait, to cancel out that disadvantage and give it a 20? I don't know if you'll let me do this. Can I rip a little piece of bacon off and go, come here, boy?
That's fucked up, dude. Sure. Yeah, fuck it. Why
Great, so
not?
That's a 20.
Jesus.
It's gonna go to waste anyway. You know.
I'm gonna tell everyone not to. Yeah. Oh, I thought you meant that me trying to befriend the dog was gonna go to waste. Yes, the bacon was going to go to waste.
Oh, we're bringing it with us, Apis.
it kind of
Obviously.
shuffles over and like sniffs
Aw.
at your hand.
Can I give it some scritches? And oh, I can't do it. Wait, we're still in. Never mind.
You
I
are
was
still
gonna
in
heal it.
combat.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bonus action.
I am feeding it its friend. It's
bonus
not
action
necessarily its
sprint.
friend. I don't know that they were friends.
I mean, you know.
All right, that's my turn.
That's your turn. Great.
I feel like that
You're
was a pretty productive turn off.
befriending. Okay, I do want to just make it clear, like what it is that you are currently
That's
attempting
fine.
to befriend.
That's okay.
Open this in a new tab, just to show everybody what it like. When I say monster doggy, I'm not talking about like a dog-looking creature. Okay.
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 That's that little like
Is it a bug?
it's a bug.
That as a dog
To say
is
dog is
Everything's
very
a dog. It's got
misleading.
legs. It's kind of cute.
If you're giving us theater of the mind and you say dog, that is the
yeah.
last.
You said
thing I
monster
think of.
dog, and I'm like ratty fur, maybe a,
Nope.
like a
Yeah, I'm thinking like
bite.
three-headed,
Nope.
maybe,
A jaw
like
that
a little
kind
bit
of
of
like-
Listen. If Hagrid can call Fluffy his cute little pet as a three-headed
Fluffy was a
monstrosity,
dog.
Fluffy is
then I can call a
dog-based.
bug a dog. It's cute.
No,
I think
that's-
it's cute. Yep.
That's a mosquito crossbred with a praying mantis. Like
I think it's
I
more of like
mean-
a praying mantis crossbred with a cockroach, but like here we are.
What I will
That's
say
a,
is,
it's a
Either
Mongolian
way,
death bug.
It's
That's
not
all it is.
opposed to the
Listen.
idea of becoming your friend.
it can do damage. If I'd known what it looked like, I might not have tried to befriend it. But having another damage you are on our side, it's not the end of the world.
speaking of which, is it my turn yet?
It is almost your turn. So the on kick is going to spend its turn. All right. Does its breath weapon? No, it doesn't come back. Its acid spray does not come back.
We've got to move this along. It's befriended.
it's I think it's just kind of rolling over and letting you scratch its belly at this point. So Apis,
Solid.
you are up. The only
Okay.
thing that is a threat to you guys at this point is the Drider.
The Drider on its back,
And we-
right?
Yes.
The Drider is,
with a thorn
is
whip around it.
prone on the ground.
I would just like to say that
Okay.
the way that I thorn whipped it was I whipped all the little legs into like a thing. So it's kind of
You-
like,
you're like you're
yeah.
like an umbrella. You just
Yeah,
cinch it together like an
cinch it
umbrella.
together
Yeah,
like
cool,
an
cool,
umbrella.
cool. That's
Okay.
the most embarrassing way for this thing to have fallen from the ceiling.
So I'm gonna. This is the dumbest. It's the dumb, just because I have to
Yes.
touch things in order
Yes.
for them to work. I'm gonna cast Hold Person, which is hilarious since I have to touch it anyway. Oh wait, no, we determined
Hold.
it's not a humanoid. It's not a
It
humanoid.
is not. It's a monstrosity.
Last
Yep.
time. Okay, so then I'm just gonna use Unarmed Strike to do
Try to get down to
non-lethal
zero.
to
Yeah.
get it down to 0.
Cool. You
Um,
have advantage on the attack.
All right, that's
That hits.
15 plus 9.
You can't not knock it out.
Yeah,
It's got 2
7
HP.
points of
You
damage,
literally
so,
can't fuck this
yeah.
up. Cool.
All right, so it's incapacitated.
It's knocked out. I will say it is easy enough for you guys, especially with the head start of the Thorn Whip. It is easy enough for you to like tie this thing up in such a way that it is unable to run or use its arms to untie itself.
So I would love to interrogate this thing. We are at 2 hours and 20 minutes. So I wonder
Yes.
if we shouldn't start with that next week.
Yes, I was going to say what we should do at this point is like you have a moment now to breathe, feed your monster dog. It's a dog. I will maintain that forever.
I'm going
It
to need you to
has-
send me at stat block.
I will do
because
so. Don't worry.
I have a friend now.
Cool.
We need to barricade. We need to put the Drider in one entrance and the dead bodies in the other to barricade it so that I can take a long rest.
I was going to say, I was literally going to suggest we take a long rest in the gelatinous cube room.
You could do that.
But we can't really take a long rest right now because we're on a time limit with this job.
We're on a week-long time limit. We have a week.
I thought we only had a day.
No, you got
No,
time.
we have a
You got
week.
some time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
A little bit of
you're not
time.
like that pressed for time on this.
No, I
We
think, but
got
I
a
don't think we can.
campaign's worth amount of time.
Yeah.
So say I don't think we should go all the way back to the inn, but I do think we could long rest in the gelatinous cube room and like
We don't know
barricade
how to
up.
get back to the
whatever.
end. We were teleported here.
That's true.
We don't
Whatever.
know where
We
we
can,
are.
this is next week's problem.
This is
Yeah.
next week's problem.
So tomorrow night, tomorrow afternoon, evening, I guess, 5 p.m. Wow Wednesday. Ben will be joining a bit late, but we do have a stand-in, so it should be a lot of fun. Thursday, Tristan, if you're still up for more puzzle games,
More
or are
puzzle
you not?
games. No, absolutely.
or are you not because of your flight? I thought your flight was super early Friday.
No, my flight's at like 10 on Friday.
Oh, for some reason I thought it was 7. Whatever. Okay, that's
No,
fine.
I'm getting in
Um,
at 7 the next morning.
Oh, that
Yeesh.
brain
Yeah.
working. Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect. So puzzles on Thursday, WoW on Wednesday, and then Sunday, 3 p.m. Pat Edwards is going to be DMing. 6 p.m. Our group will be in person, in real life, playing a session together and raising money for gender justice.
With
So-
Makarath Deep Tide. my favorite Rocket Raccoon mashup. Makarath Deep Tide.
Missile Trash Panda.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right.
And
So-
we have tons of awesome, great prizes for that. So
Yes.
please spread the word if you can. We're going to be tweeting about it. So please retweet those because we need people to show up. Because if people don't show
And-
up, we won't raise the money. And if we don't raise the money, we can't force Ben to play a horror game and force Katie to live a real life horror incident by giving out her YouTube channel.
It's true.
It's true. Actually, one of these things is going to happen, and the other is only a maybe to happen.
That's true.
I put a minimum threshold on that.
This feels
Yeah.
like important information for people to know.
I had said that. I'd said it
Oh, did
starting
you?
at 1K.
$1,000.
Oh wait, no. Did I say 1K? I think I said 1K to you. Let's say starting at $200 and up.
Okay.
Yeah.
This
Pat-
is you don't understand
Pat,
how
you heard it here first.
embarrassing.
If
This
someone
is-
donates $200 and they are the highest donation, they get Katie's YouTube channel. All the rights.
I will donate
To the
$300 after they donate too.
So, Chad, I'm just going to put this out there so you guys can talk amongst yourselves. You could exchange Venmo information and have one person make a
No.
particularly
No.
large
No.
donation.
This
could
could
have-
be, yeah.
No,
We
no.
could start
As
it-
long as
No.
one person donates, we don't know. We're not going to check.
Yeah.
So we're still working on how we're going to track those donations, and we're probably not going to be able to do the prize drawings live on the stream, just because we're going to have to double check info against what Gender Justice sends over to us afterwards.
fair.
But I think we'll do a stream shortly afterwards to give away prizes. So
Yeah.
We look forward to seeing all of you guys there. Discord and all of that stuff is in our channel description. It is along with all of our
I don't know what
socials.
The Discord is. I will get that in there though.
So look for that in the future. God, I'm tired. We're gonna
We're
raid
so good at
Balra.
what we do.
We're gonna raid Balra because Balra's fantastic and we love her.
10 out of 10.
So stick around for that. Love you all. Kiss, kiss, hug, hug. No one else
Finger
wants to join
guns.
me on that? Okay,
That's
cool.
all you get. Finger guns.
I give Jeff hands.
I gave smooches out.
Can I have a smooch? Oh,
Off camera, guys.
oh. Start raid.
No, on camera. We're going to
Jesus
create another
Christ.
account for it. It's going to be great. We'll charge a lot of money.
5 viewers are
That's
ready to
where you
raid.
find
7
all
viewers
the
ready to
feed
raid.
pics.
Yeah, let's
11, 12
raid.
viewers. Everyone's in on the raid. Everyone's in on the raid.
Let's do
Raid
it.
now.
Sick.
Sweet.
All right, we're hosting.
Cool.
Great.
We're done.
We
All
did it.
right.
I'm gonna hit end broadcast.